All right, we should be live on Twitch. Bear with me as YouTube gets its act together. If you're watching this after the fact, please do feel free to fast forward this part. And we will get the ball rolling any second now. Once, there we go. I think YouTube is live. All right. Let's hop in. Open all our various apps. Hopefully everyone is doing well tonight. And yeah, this was a show match. Not too sure a show match of what? For what? Hey, Doc. How are you tonight? Well, again, not too sure what this is really a show match of, but it is a 2v2 show match, which with some very fun, creative, amazing, popular players who are also happen to be pretty good at this game. And I believe the only, aside from a play all 7, the only rule, the only thing we need to know is I believe the loser selects the next map. Although I think all the maps are fairly standard. It's going to be like Arabia, Arena, Fortress, Nomad, etc. So let's just get the ball rolling. We've got Team YingLuan and Team GamerLegion. YingLuan is Mr. Yo in blue and Licks in green. Oh, my apologies. I did not show you guys the gameplay. Mr. Boxley, hello, hello. Benidu21. Let's go indeed. I can't believe I pressed start on the game and I still had it on the old screen. Noob move. All right, then we've got Team GamerLegion in red. We've got Doubt in yellow, his standard color, the Viper here. So the Viper's playing as the Incas together with the Romans. We'll go over all the various Civ team bonuses and whatnot. And then Licks is playing as the Tatars in green, Mr. Yo as the Georgians. So Georgians, a pretty damn powerful team bonus. Who's kidding who? All repairs are 25% cheaper. Doc redeemed the first. Awesome. And the Tatar is that mounted archers get 2 extra line of sight, which you never know. Generally, your Georgians, the Manaspa, the lure of the Manaspa is a little too hard to resist. But that being said, we'll see what kind of mounted units pop out of our Georgian, if any at all. The Incas, everybody starts with a free llama. And the Romans, the Scorpion minimum range is reduced from 2 to 1. So a couple of useful, one maybe not so useful team bonuses here. As Licks controls 3 different animals at once. He's pulling a boar, he's pushing a deer, he's bringing home a Piggly Wiggly. And like I said, if you know in the chat what this is a show match of, I'm not exactly 100% sure. I'm not too sure it's related to any tournament, this 2v2. There is the 3v3 tournament, that the World Desert tournament that's 3v3, but yeah. In any event, not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Not going to say no to some fun gaming here tonight. And let's remove the blinders and see what the map looks like, what we are working with here. Line of attack fairly close between the two teams. Big old area in the center full of resources. Maybe a 2v2 clan tournament's coming up. I wonder. I believe the prize pool of this is also not terrible. I think it was like $1,400 US. So somebody put up a good chunk of change to see these two teams. Now we saw YingLuan take on Wii Sports about a month and a half ago. But for now, let's see what GamerLegion can pull out of their hats here. Everyone looks like they're sitting at 15 villagers a pop. How much has the Viper seen of the map? Just their initial surroundings. YingLuan, also just their initial surroundings. So still a little bit earlier. Mr. Yo pushing deer. Licks pushing deer. Doubt pushing deer. And the Viper trying to push deer. I'm curious to see. We've got two essentially infantry civilizations taking on two mounted civilizations. So we'll see who puts on the pressure. I'm assuming it's going to be the mounted civilizations, but with Doubt and the Viper on the same team, never really know what direction a game is going to go. And I think I've got all the settings right at the top here. Play all 7, Showmatch, GamerLegion, YingLuan. Hopefully the team logos are nice and visible on the bottom left of our screen. The question is, who will be the first to move out? And it looks like it is Lix. Mysterio is still, by the way, pushing all of his deer. The Viper still hasn't moved out of his base, finally sending that Eagle Scout out. Doubt also continuing to push his deer. Okay, discovers the secondary or maybe tertiary gold of his opponent. We'll see which direction he decides to go to. I mean, wasn't he pushing 2 deer like an hour ago? Whoa, these stubborn deer. Bear with me, I think my chat froze. Man, oh man, is YouTube riddled with issues. First, the Feudal is our Georgian. How's everyone doing tonight, by the way? Your computer is just updating. I think that's happened to me a few times, actually during a live stream where my computer was updating. So GamerLegion's going to be second to Feudal, both of them. A bit of a slower start, investing a bit of their food into some militiamen who are, I'm sure, antsy in the pantsy to get to the southern portion of the map, but Lix is not letting that happen. He is just trying to bait them into a battle here, whack-a-moling their HP a little here, a little there, but eventually he's going to lose out here if he sticks around, if his micro isn't the best. Oh, he notices that 4th militia just in the nick of time, and Mysterio already beginning to wall off his base as a very aggressive Incan barracks. Has he seen it? No. Is he going to see it? Probably. Yeah, he sees it. And the archery range as well.
Salve.
These poor militiamen, all they want to do is get across the map, but they're being harassed by bears. They're being harassed by scouts. Villagers on the high ground backed up by a spearman. Oh, you thought this was walled in? No, no, no. Welcome to Age of Empires, where the entire game is one giant optical illusion, and you have no clue if you're ever housed, ever walled in or not. That upgrades his militia. They are now men-at-arms. He's getting the first armor upgrade, which will give them a massive 2. Remember, the Romans get double the armor upgrade effects. Okay, instead of exploring the southern portion of the map. Oh, finally does get that pesky scout. I was going to say, instead of exploring the southern part of the map, which he now sees as being walled off, he attacks the palisade gate, which in hindsight is the correct move. Has managed to sneak in that one scout, and here we go. All 4 players converging in the same location. Whose gate is this? It's the Viper's gate, trying to keep those blue scouts the hell away from his teammates' units. But the players engage. Archers and scouts versus villagers and men-at-arms. The Viper's bringing a bit of an army here as well. Okay. So what looked like a possible attack on our Georgian has now evolved into an actual tower push into our Tatar. Okay. Counter tower going up for Lix as well. Why do I feel like this isn't closed? Yeah, this isn't closed. Okay, so he's attacking it for reasons, I guess. And now GamerLegion's attack is going to stall out. The tower is going to be defended by the archers. There's not too much that melee is going to be able to do here. And so what's going on behind this? More spearmen. He is expecting cavalry. Yellow is pinging over here, because some of those regenerating Georgian units, remember, we're in Feudal, they regenerate 5 HP per minute. And Mysterio is going to go and see what Lix initially saw, but I'm not too sure you're going to regenerate from too much poking. Okay. Can't regenerate from death. And what is our Tatar doing? He's adding another foot archer. Army count. Team GamerLegion has a massive 17-9 army lead, but so far, is it really accomplishing much? Scores are basically identical. Pivoting to the north, they're going to catch up more. I mean, if they can keep catching straggler reinforcements like this, Dow might want to start clumping his reinforcements instead of sending them one out at a time. Incan Tower is about to collapse. The Tar Tower. No high ground for either player. Oh yeah, I mean, Doc, there was a time, when was it, like 2 months ago, when I literally checked 10 minutes before a stream to make sure the computer didn't need to upgrade, and then it still started installing upgrades in the middle of a live stream. Chris, hello, hello. Are you working tonight, Chris? I mean, very cocky for Mysterio to think he'll be able to get this wall up without taking any kind of damage from these. This is a lot of skirmishers, 7 skirmishers. They could potentially even kill these villagers if Mysterio's not paying attention. You are? Yeah, well, hopefully we can hopefully provide a little bit of entertainment as you get caffeinated. Okay. YingLuan's on the offensive, and they have the lower, but on the whole, maybe better army composition here. Their archers can keep kiting these men-at-arms all the live long day. They do move faster. Army lead is slowly evaporating here for GamerLegion. Now Dowd has to pull his villagers back. There's no sense in mining gold if you're going to be basically dying. Joni Odisa, hi, I'm new to the channel. What is it about? Are you watching the game and commenting on the strategies displayed? That's pretty much exactly what I'm doing. Are you familiar with the game that you're watching, Age of Empires 2? Sipping a tea, 244p. Oh god. Oh, Chris, I didn't realize you paint your miniatures at work. Another Incan Tower, and now Lix is pinging this way. Okay, they're pivoting their army to the right. So both players are trying to tear into one another. The difference is that Mysterio's already walled in with not one but 2 sets of wall offs. The attack on, pardon me, Lix's base has accomplished very little. And now, again, even though their army count is greater, I don't know that GamerLegion has the better army here. You played for quite a while, years ago, up to your early 20s. Oh, nice. You sound like me. I used to play this game back in the late 90s, early 2000s. But yeah. We are watching some of the best players in the world in a 2v2 as part of a show match. Again, not too sure what the show match is, who it's for, what it's all about. But when Age of Empires drops a 2v2 with these players in your lap, you say, please, sir, may I have some more? Archer laming a farm. Archer's laming farms. Archer's laming wood lines. I mean, the harassment here. This is this is basically what GamerLegion wants to accomplish, and now they're pulling their army back. So they are finally going to bring their larger army count to bear here, as the Viper is going to be first to Castle Age, but not too far behind is our Tatar. And once the Tatar hits the Castle Age, let's see what kind of composition he's going to have for his army. I highly doubt. Maybe we'll see crossbow upgrade, the crossbow upgrade, but I highly doubt he's going to stay on foot archers for very long. I mean, it would be silly as the Tatars. Although, remember, the Tatars do get Thumb Ring and Parthian Tactics for free. Yeah, Doc is right. Sometimes we Sometimes we even do talk about the game. A lot of time we talk about food and Nicolas Cage and music and The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. How are you tonight? I was never someone good at rushing games, far better in late game. Oh, so you would enjoy closed maps like Arena and Fortress that give you a bit of time to build up. Lee, hello, hello. By the way, Lee, am I should I be calling you Lee or Lisa? Hurak, hello, hello. How are you tonight? You kind of want some pizza? I kind of want some pizza 24 hours a day. Which is problematic when you're 41 years old. I am doing quite well, Dark Knight. Nicolas Cage always comes up because he is all-encompassing. All hail Nicolas Cage. Joni, you are just a natural at this channel. Lisa Early, honestly, is fine. Okay, awesome. Corey, with the usual questioning hello. Ever had free toppings pizza? What is a free toppings pizza? Eagles have managed to get into the back here. Let's take a look at their upgrades. Non-existent, an armor upgrade on a scout. And here we go. I knew our Tatar wouldn't stay bipedal for very long. Gotta go to work in 4 hours, but you couldn't sleep. Oh no. Burak, that reminds me of what happened to me this morning. So I was supposed to wake up at 6 o'clock to get my my baby, my toddler, because he wakes up now between 6 and 6:30. So I wake up at 6 just to make sure in case he's awake. And I woke up naturally, and I was like, oh nice, I woke up, I'll go back to sleep a little bit. I have another hour, 2 hours to rest. I look at my clock and it says 5:58. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I woke up 2 minutes early. I couldn't sleep those 2 extra minutes. Army counts are identical. Our Roman is starting to throw in some Scorpions. Does not have ballistics, but they are only 30 gold right now. Mysterio plopping down the castle, the first of the game for our Georgian. So like I said, the lure of the Manaspa is a little hard. It's a little hard to fight against. Okay, bit of a traffic jam at the quarry. So we're going very much mounted here. John or Johnny are fine. Green is the Tatars. And our Roman continuing. Does he have the... Yeah, he's at 5 melee, 5 pierce armor. So if Doubt can close on some of these units, he will slaughter them, but oh no. These up so poorly. Welcome to a random Twitch stream. 200 pop villagers and no army. It was unhinged. Oh my goodness. Was he trying to do a Flemish Revolution? Toddlers, having a toddler is like a second or third job. Derek Legion in the house. How are you, Derek? I don't know what the hell the Viper and his Roman ally are gonna do now against Manaspas and Tatar Cav archers. Another Incan tower goes up. Another Incan tower is gonna fall. Viper's going onto a third TC. Bit of an army situation here, where a bunch of weak crossbows are being chased away by one Scorpion. So the Viper went the kind of annoying light touch this game, just putting up towers everywhere. And yeah, there you go. I'm confused as to the... Oh, my bad. Team YingLuan took this one. I'm a little confused as to what the name of the game here was for Doubt and the Viper. They seemed very coordinated early on, and then they kind of just lost their coordination. The Viper just ran around putting up towers. But now Manaspas are out, and there's literally nothing that the Viper or Doubt has. I mean, the Viper has no army. 45 villagers is what he has. The lowest villager count in the game. Cav archers to long swordsmen. I mean, 46 long swordsmen is pretty badass. The problem is that he didn't have them all at once. No economy, no tribute sent or received. Trash resources going to Doubt. Gold to our Tatar and stone to our Georgian. Curious how many fortified churches our Georgian had. 61 kills for our Tatar. Big surprise there for the archer civilization. And did Mysterio have any fortified churches? Yeah, he had one. Okay, not a bad location. A few lumberjacks, some gold miners, some farmers. All right, decent, not terrible. I hope GamerLegion is a little bit more coordinated in game number 2. And bear with me as I load that game. They seemed a little disjointed, this game. Ooh. We find ourselves on African clearing, and on this map, I know it will upset some people, but I just love zooming out and seeing all the various little dots coalesce. Looks like Mr. Yo has already plopped down a TC. Lix has also plopped down a town center. Doubt to the right. Where is the Viper? Has the Viper not put down a town center yet? Nomad meets Africa, basically, I guess, right? African clearing. Okay, so same north-south, except now it's YingLuan who's at the top of the map, and it's GamerLegion at the bottom. Let's take a look at the civs. Let's take a look at the team bonuses and features. Chinese, all their farms start with 10% more food. Oh my god. I've spoken about it. I've read about it. I've seen posts on Reddit about it. But let's hope this game goes into Imperial so we can see a freaking Sicilian farm, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, comes with 1,039 food. But a Sicilian farm with a Chinese teammate, add 10% to that. It is the most bountiful farm in the game. So this is pretty awesome. I'm very excited. By the way, Sicilian transport ships have extra line of sight and are cheaper. So useless, absolutely useless bonus. Oh, sorry, guys. Magyars, Cav archers train a little bit faster than normal, and that is going to come in very not handy for our Mayans, because they don't have anything on a horse at all. I believe the only Meso civilization that does not even have redemption, and so that's not a useful bonus. And the Mayans, all walls, all gates, palisade, and stone are 50% cheaper. So super powerful bonus, useless bonus, and useless bonus. Johnny Matos, nice background. Should be turned into a mod for the game. Oh, you mean the transition screen? We're not blurry anymore. I'm surprised in a 2v2 that the players really started that far away from one another. I get the natural inclination to want to have a lot of space, gather the resources, but on a big open map like this, with plenty of herdables, plenty of fish, I don't know why naturally I feel like you should try to spawn a little bit closer to your teammate. Although maybe I'm wrong. Doubt this time very far behind in the villager count. He's got 7 to the 9 and 10 of everyone else. And let's see how the game actually ends up working out. Looks like this one red sheep. It's always hard with sheep when your opponent scouts, because you have to be paying attention to the sheep and see whether or not it ran into a unit or a structure. Because if, like here, it ran into basically a structure, you have no clue what the hell happened to it. So you have to actually keep watching your sheep, and when you've got multiple sheep all over the map, just kind of wandering around, I don't know that you necessarily... I don't know, the best unit. I get it. It's basically your only unit. Beggars can't be choosers. Lix is trying to get the rhino that the Viper already poached. What is the Viper scene here? But the point is, you have to be paying very close attention to your herdables. I'm assuming the Viper also noticed by the disappearing, what looks like an area where the sheep disappeared here, that his opponent's town center is there, much like Lix knows that his opponent's town center is here. How is Doubt so late? The Villager Viper was the last to TC. I know, that's why I was so surprised. Viper position confirmed. Yeah, especially with that one rhino pull. And here we go, those buy one get one free Mayan walls. I played Nomad online once and ended up with one sheep to start with. Oh my goodness, yeah. Bunch of Celtic sheep stealers everywhere. I'm trying to think if any of these civs have any kind of hunting. No, they're not the Mongols, they're not the Goths. To be fair, Doubt probably has the nicest base start. He's right next to the gold, he's right next to the shorefish, a whole bunch of shorefish. He's incredibly close to the wood. Has he seen the stone to the south? He has, and the gold as well. And he is trying to, but not really laming. He doesn't have enough wood to keep laming this mill. Although maybe now he'll have, he's got 34 wood. Oh my god, now he's trying to trap the villagers. Our Sicilian with shenanigans already. Burak, I think it's for everything with the Mayans. It's also Palisade. I'm like 95% sure. 5% doubting just because you said it's not. But I'm like 95% sure that the Mayan discount also applies to Palisades. That's what happens when your opponent takes one of your rhinos. There's plenty of rhinos, plenty of fish in the sea, plenty of rhinos on the plains. Only 5%. No! Oh, that is so unfortunate. Maybe if this was a Berber villager, it could catch up a little bit quicker, but that is very sour. The rhino returns to his ancestral hunting grounds. Viper and Yo are the first to feudal age. Will he be able to pull it this time? Let's see what's going on with Doubt over here. Not much, just continuing to surround with random houses as he himself walls in. I mean, this is very ugly, but it's a wall off. And the rhino does get pulled. Okay, 400 food for our Mayan. I'll remember Mayan resources also last 15% longer. So 460 food. Rhino pokes and dies. I'm surprised the Viper's going for the rhinos. I mean, I guess take them before your opponent gets them, but there are so many shortfish here for everybody. And it looks like Doubt, big surprise, who has finally actually not only caught up, but exceeded everyone's villager count. Doubt's at 22. And for a second there, everyone else was at 21. And oh no, our Magyar with the cheaper light cav is moving in. Oh, he could have kept going here. This is nothing. This is open. What an absolute split-second mistake for Mr. Yo. He could have entered the base. I mean, he would have taken town center fire, but he still could have run by it. Maybe. You got a board reset on you. Stop. It's psychologically very damaging. Yeah, Burak, I like I said, I'm 95% sure that the discount applies to Mayan Palisades, because I remember once thinking, what the hell is 50% of 3 wood? Does it take 1.5 wood from your, like, if you build 1 palisade as the Mayans, is it 1 wood or 2 wood? Does it round it up? Yeah, losing a villager to a boar is like the -- 1 sourest thing that can happen, and then #2 is, so what's worse though? Losing a villager to a boar, or thinking that you're walled in, but then your opponent just runs their units between your structures, and it turns out that, hey, you're not walled in at all. Mr. Yo applying pressure. Looks like the Viper is applying pressure to Mr. Yo, but at the same time, reaction time out of our Magyar is just fantastic. He garrisons the villager. Spearman comes out, but so is the Donjon. And that's enough to shoo Mr. Yo away. His tower's up. But as cool as a tower is, not really going to take on a Donjon. Although, to be fair, it's like a the slowest battle you can possibly have in the world. As Mr. Yo pivots south, but now he's running into stone walls. Xavier, the Chinese team is so good in 2v2. I hope we get to see Imperial because I want to see Sicilian farms with a Chinese teammate. Chris with a very philosophical, very meta. The sour thing that can happen is when life gives you lemons. Okay, everyone says it's the Vil to a boar. All right, fair enough. I thought at least that would be a little bit closer. But no, everyone seems to agree. Okay. We're about to have some plumed archers here. I mean, Lix has pretty much secured himself a fantastic little nook here with food, gold, stone, and wood. Whereas Mr. Yo's base is a little bit more open. He is long distance harvesting zebra meat. Okay. Dowd has secured himself a position here with a little bit of stone and gold as well. Viper completely open. Oh, wait a second. Let's see if Mr. Yo can get any kind of damage done here. The Viper sees it immediately. Walls in. Now, is he going to go for the laming? Oh, the Viper accidentally kills his own sheep, which is exactly what Mr. Yo wanted to happen. And 400 food, maybe 500? 500 food taken from the hungry mouths of the Chinese villagers. I need to restart the old YouTube app, although maybe, wait a second, these sheep are kind of on their own. Will the Viper reclaim them? Will there be a sheep reconquista? The Viper with more proxy structures. Yeah, it looks like he's going to reclaim the sheep. Okay. So just 300 food down the shitter, not 500. 2 extra TCs for our Chinese. Extra TC for our Sicilian as well. Viper's going villager hunting, but are you really scared from one spearman? I thought he would for sure have committed to that that attempted snipe. Ooh, decent attack round there. Clips a bunch of HP there. That's GG. I mean, Viper just going around having his way with these Magyar units. 2 kills, one of them villagers. One of them a villager, my apologies. Okay. I mean, I understand as the Chinese, your techs are a little cheaper now. Oh, it looks like a plumed run by. Oh my goodness. Los Angeles style run by kills 3 villagers. And now Lix is going to discover this second. Doesn't really see the third yet. But I was going to say, if your goal is to engage in a light cavalry war with the Magyars, you are not going to win that with their 15% discount. Okay, so Mr. Yo has seen the siege workshop, is making no effort to attack into it, dislodge it. For now, just getting more shorefish. The Viper has 1 villager here. How safe will he be? Greedy at 3 town centers each. Make that 5 town centers for GamerLegion. A pure Mayan drive-by. And it was Mr. Yo who had the castle first last game. Now it's Lix. Oh, looks like the Viper is not paying attention. Or maybe he is, but oh my goodness, the Spearman? No, wasn't it? It was the Scouts that got the Knight. Okay, so the Viper is going to be annoying here and save that villager. Enjoy the cast, the King of Kings. Tony, welcome to the live stream. I'm assuming Doubt is going to call a crusade, right? What's his stone count? He's got 5 villagers on stone, so still not that much. Siege workshop under attack. Let's take a look at the Viper's base. These plumes have gone up to 7, kill 6 of them villagers. So they're just running around killing fishermen, killing lumberjacks, killing farmers and gold miners. Doesn't matter what your profession is, you are not safe from the actually, pardon me, the fastest firing foot archer. Oh my goodness, fastest moving foot archer in the game. Who has now surrounded the Viper on 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides. Not too sure what this is about. This would be a perfect opportunity to shove in a bunch of plumed archers here, but knights and a scorpion should keep them nice and safe for now. What are you? Okay. Viper tried to lame a couple of sheep. Siege workshop monastery for our Magyar. A 4th town center gone up for the Viper. The old Mayan pincher. Mayan pincher sounds like it's something from Urban Dictionary. By the way, villager is here no longer. Doubt's up to 500 stone. I mean, I'm assuming you went up to 5 town centers for a crusade, right? And if he calls a crusade, what does Mr. Yo have here? He's got knights, spearmen, a single monk. I'm starting to get a little scared for Mr. Yo. He's got 500 stone of his own. And there we go. Not happy with a rear castle. Doubt. Okay, he places and unplaces. You gotta pay extra for the Mayan pincher. Oh my god, he places it again. No, no, Doubt, not like this. Why does Doubt always do this nonsense? If the name of the game is to try to get the first crusade going, what the hell are you doing contesting castles? And why are you so scared? You're the Sicilians. You build them faster than the Magyars. I mean, commit or don't. Shit or get off the pot. No, Burak, I think Hauberk is the Sicilian Imperial Age tech, the one that gives them +1/+2 armor on their Nightline units. Alcatraz, welcome. Green and blue are very close to each other. I hope Doubt will handle it with his 5 town centers. I mean, so far he's this is what I thought he was going to do originally, which is place his castle very secure to the back. And let's see it. Where is it? Where's that crusade? Okay, for now it's just wheelbarrow. So far, red and yellow kind of hanging out. The Viper has repelled the plumed archers with a, I was going to say a band of scorpions, but they don't have any kills, so not too sure what repelled the plumed archers. They've now inserted themselves into the Sicilian base. Have they seen the castle? Yeah, of course they have. Sorry, what am I talking about? Mr. Yo's infrastructure is right here. We've got 1 sergeant. 2 sergeants. I mean, if the plumed archers stay still, the sergeant's going to absolutely wreck them. But that being said, if they run away, they do come with a decent attack bonus against infantry. So Doubt lost 1 TC. He's replacing it with another. He's going back up to 5. Yeah, no, he wants that crusade. More villager kills. Army count for YingLuan is 25 to 10. They're also ahead 20 villagers. But these fast-moving archers are kind of in a corner here. And here we go. If the sergeants can catch up, their extra armor will help, as will 75 HP, but they don't really need to catch up. The plumes can just run the hell away. Or maybe they can't. There's not a lot of room to maneuver here for the plumes. Doubt has 700 gold. Yeah, the plumes are like the Phileas Fogg of this map. They're just going around the world endlessly. And our Mayan with a second forward castle is heading up to Imperial Age. He has sniped the sergeants. He's got 13 kills, 9 of them villagers. I mean, so far the MVP here is the plumed archer. But again, if you just stand and let your opponent close in on you... Hi, Daniel. Hey, Hanzo. Abdullah. Daniel's looking for you. And now it is Magyar Knights. We're on the hunt for Chinese villagers. Yeah, Alcatraz, the plumed archer, is the fastest foot archer in the game. They are lightning quick. Acosta D'Adamanio, I hope I'm saying your name right, just followed on Twitch. Welcome to the cast family. I'm doing all right, Daniel. I'm hoping we get to see a first crusade. I'm assuming Doubt built his entire game plan here around the first crusade. Would love to see some maybe infantry upgrades out of him. Yeah, Alcatraz, nobody can catch them. Here we go. Lix is an Imperial, immediately elite plumed archers. How many of them does he have left? 14. Where are they? Still here, still running around. What are they? 132, right? The movement speed? Or am I tripping? Okay, Chinese castle is going up. Camels are out for our Chinese. So that's going to be one way to contest Magyar cavalry hegemony. I'm still confused here for Doubt. Now it looks like he wants to go up to Imperial. Which, fair enough. Sergeants in Imperial are decent. There you go, moving into the minimum range of the Chinese Scorpions, and... I mean, the Viper doesn't really have an army left. Oh, come on. What is happening? Why the hell did Dad go up to 5 town centers, build a castle, and then do nothing with it? He's got the resources for Imperial. Was he actually going up to Imperial before they GG'd? No, he wasn't. Yeah, GamerLegion is not looking good at this one at all. Burak, I have no clue what the hell his game plan was. Again, I assume he went up to 5 town centers just because that's the maximum for the crusade. But seriously, seems weird to think that Sicilians make sergeants in castles as well. Doesn't feel like a castle unique unit. Fair enough. You mean that they're training them from 2 different structures? Is the sergeant the only unique unit in the game you can train from 2 structures? No, right? You got Condottieri, you've got Huskarls, you got Tarkans. My bad. Yeah, right. Well, that was fun. Kind of fun. Sergeants, Scorpions, light cavalry taking on plumed archers, knights, and scouts. Okay. Again, no slinging, no nothing, and our Mayan, holy moly, takes all 4 resources. Who's the biggest killer? Of course it is the Mayan. Goths, those archers will get inside the eco, mess up a plan. Yeah. Are there any ranged units that can be trained out of a non-castle? I guess Kipchaks, if your teammate if you research what is it, mercenaries? Your teammate can also research train Kipchaks. I'm trying to think. The game is due for an archer unit that you can train out of an archery range, a unique archer unit that you can train out of an archery range. Because the Goths and the Italians have theirs. The Huns have theirs. Seems like archers are being left behind a little bit. We are on Rage Forest in game number 3. And remember, this is a play all 7, so it doesn't really matter who wins what game, when, or where. As Bessie the cow here with the bell moves forward. Let's take a look at who is who. We got the Bohemians in blue for Mr. Yo. Markets are going to work a lot faster, almost twice as fast, which is good if the game goes into late stage trade. Japanese, not exactly the most useful with the galleys in their line of sight increased, although never say never. To the north, we've got Doubt playing as the Britons, so archery ranges work a little bit faster than normal, and the Malay. Actually, that might not be a bad team bonus for the Malay, who have pretty good foot archers. And the Malay docks have double line of sight. Okay. So the Malay and the Japanese here, not exactly the most useful of team bonuses. Whereas I think our Bohemian probably has the best team bonus right now for a team game with markets working almost twice as fast. Yeah, it was a little strange that there wasn't a single skirmisher made. Or anything that could catch up to the plumed archer. Map, pretty simple in a 2v2. We've got one avenue of attack to the north between our Briton and our Japanese. Britain, the archer civilization with a perfect infantry line. The Japanese, an infantry civilization with a perfect ranged line. So that'll be fun to watch. Pretty similar-ish civilizations. Bohemians and Malay to the bottom. Let's see what the Malay decides to spam, if anything. Marco, hello, hello. Hello on YouTube and on Twitch. So Doubt not being as aggressive and shenanigan-y as he usually is in Rage Forest 4v4s. This time only sending 2 villagers forward. Usually he by now would have sent at the very least all of these villagers. Probably 6 or 7 out of his 11 would have been in the forward position. Oh, let's see it. Let's see Licks trying to pull 3 boars. Sheep moves forward. Okay. Okay, you have to be very careful. Oh, villager might take 1 or 2 pokes. But so far, so good here. Cow moves out of position. Out of the way, I mean. Okay, boars have been softened up. All 3 of them. 1 down. 2 down. Oh, 2 of them perfect underneath the TC. 3rd one a little bit outside the TC. Not really the end of the world. And the Viper and Mr. Yo. A little bit of a detente in the south. What are you? You are a scout behind enemy lines with massive 3 HP. And it looks like it is our Malay who will be moving forward to build the dock. No big surprise there. I'm assuming the Japanese will build a dock up here as well. Can't imagine the Bohemian will. And where are the 3 boars for Mr. O? They're down here. Where are the Viper's 3 boars? They are over here, and I'm assuming these are Doubt's 3 boars. Richard, welcome. Did you miss anything good? A couple of lackluster first games, not gonna lie. Not gonna sugarcoat it. First 2 games were good, not great. Some inexplicable moves out of GamerLegion, especially last game. Seems like Yo is planning something with the forward villager. You think he's planning something, or you think he just wants them around in case the Viper is planning something? Sending the Viper's cow 150 food all the way to the middle of nowhere. Lucas. Kissing me on the mouth intensely. I'm glad you added intensely there. Very passionate viewer. Brian, how are you? Yeah, tomorrow. By the way, if you're watching this and you haven't joined our Discord, do so now. And we'll be watching and casting some community games tomorrow night. Viper caught 6 board in Rage Force, but I don't remember which game when it happened. Yeah, 6 of them is... what's the most? I think I've seen Slam take 8. 8 or 9. And look at Mysterio being a good pal here, returning a lost cow to his friend. Burak, there's going to be a bunch of community games played by the members of the Cast of Empires Discord group. And then later in the evening, once they post the recordings, we'll be watching them all together and hanging out and watching and having fun. Brian, you're waking up from a tiny nap? I love tiny naps. I don't get as many tiny naps as I would like to. Yeah, Lucas, community games. Siriero. It is in fact the caster. Although when you address me, capitalize the C in caster. Or else it's a lifetime ban. Just kidding. Lucas, you're in the Discord? That's fair enough. If you can't play, then definitely join us tomorrow night. I mean, I have no clue what the games, what maps they're going to be. I'm just going to leave it up to you guys to set it all up. Renato, greetings from Brazil. Love your videos. What time is it where I am? It is 9 o'clock in the evening where I am. I'm assuming probably the same for you, no? 8 to 10 at some point, somewhere there. I think Brazil's pretty large. I can't imagine it's just one time zone. Oh, I know, Burak. I know it's late for you. I appreciate you even joining when we live stream now. Richard, no, this is a play all 7. Roaring Moose. Nice to catch you live again. Dark Knight, you think it's going to be one really, really long game? I don't know. We'll see. For now, we've got our Japanese moving forward. He is in Feudal, which means these units attack 33% faster. But our Britain's already putting up a defensive tower. I love the efficiency out of Dowd. He sees the Japanese units pull back, realizes he doesn't really need 4 villagers here. Pulls 3 of them back to work. Epic, epic efficiency out of him. So far, Mysterio has been pushing deer for our Japanese player, who has been in the front lines. I wonder if Mysterio is just gonna, continue just more and more and more wall-offs here. The Viper just wants a little bit of vision of what the heck is going on here. Right now you're thinking 4v4 Black Forest and possible Diplo land Nomad. Okay. You're in Sao Paulo. Nice. Renato, it's winter for you now, right? Lucas, 9 p.m. in Chile. So Chile is the same as Toronto, I guess. And Sao Paulo is an hour ahead. Abdullah, people have been looking for you. Mr. Hanzo. Okay, action firmly to the north as Mysterio, the Viper, and Doubt are now in Castle Age. No surprise, the player who spent a whole bunch of food on his military is not even close to going up to Castle Age. Lix has 200 food, 100 gold, unless he's already queued it up, which I can't see it happening. Yeah, no. Does have the most civilian economy in the game so far, with 32 villagers and 3 fishing ships. Actually, scrap that. The Viper has a few more fishing ships than him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Villager down. And I was going after the outpost, or not, never mind, he's going after the wall? No, he is going after the outpost. And this is what I thought Mysterio would do. Mysterio is not ready for a conflict right now, especially not with the Malay. Not right now. You do not want the Malay. I mean, the Malay can spam so many different units. The elephants, the karambits, the forced levy, all of it's so eminently spammable. By the way, speaking of the similarities of Civs, I also just realized you got 2 tower civilizations. You got Yasima and Yeomans. Yeoman adds 2 attack to the tower, which is pretty damn powerful. Yeah, Abdullah, exactly. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's going to be our first community evening of casted games. Repair wars. Uh-oh, that's slacking a little bit in the repair wars. See, this is where the Georgian team bonus comes in very handy, and he's going to back away, but he's probably going to lose the Mangonel. Oh, he waited a little bit too long. A little bit too long he waited. And now Monsieur with a... I believe there's a palisade behind this, so 1, 2, 3, 4th level of wall off here. He's gone up to 3 town centers. Although, to be fair, as scary as the Malay push can be in Castle Age, the Bohemians pretty much counter, at least on paper, anything that the Viper can throw, right? If he throws infantry at him, he just goes Castle Age hand cannoneers. And if he throws those cheaper elephants, you've got the best halbs in the game, or the best pikemen in the game, in terms of bonus. 25% extra bonus on your pikemen. You wanted him to focus on the villager? What's inside of you? Let's see what's inside. 4 archers, 2 men-at-arms. Lix pulled back his villagers, expecting perhaps that the repair wars were over. Doubt needs a second mangonel. Who's kidding who? He needs 1 mangonel to target the towers, and he needs another mangonel to keep the villagers away. This is not enough, not just 1 mangonel. By the way, Lix is now a minute and a half away from hitting Castle Age. A 4th town center for our Bohemian is going up. And the Viper's busted through the first 2 lines of defense. But to be fair, Mr. can just keep plopping down wall after wall after wall after wall. Karambits will wreck halves, but halves with hand cannoneers behind them might be a bit of a tougher nut to chew. Just out of curiosity, have you ever heard of or played Mech Warrior before? Richard, no, I can't say that I have. Burak, you're not a fan? You're not a fan of Lix's tower style attacks? Yeah, our Bohemian's going after the relics. GamerLegion has literally no army. The Vipers... Wait a second. What the hell happened to his Mangonel? It looks like Mr. Yo killed... No. Oh, he deleted his own wall. I'm sorry, I missed that. He deleted his own wall and then killed the Mangonel with the scout. And now he's repaired the wall. This is so weird. Why does the wall segment look different, like a different color? Is it just because it's not 100% constructed? Or, oh no, never mind. I'm my goodness, I'm such a noob. Yeah, it's because it's damaged. Ah, that is such a noob question. I'm sorry. Good attack round there, out of doubt. I'm embarrassed I asked that question. My goodness. Okay, now the Viper has no more outposts here. What the hell was that? Oh, no, there is an outpost behind here. Sneaky, sneaky Viper. Why can't you see the outline of it? That's weird. Man, noob questions abounding tonight. I mean, come on. You know you're not getting this castle up, right? At least not without any kind of serious injury to your villagers. Doubt might as well just delete this market. Third mangonel, third mangonel, third mangonel for our Britain. Okay, he's bringing no fewer than 3 villagers to repair here. Okay, castle is still stoppable at 63%, but now there's also a Japanese mangonel. Okay, eye for an eye. Leaves the whole world manganeless. There are two teams now. Awesome. I'm assuming you guys are team captains. Hey, Supergen. Viper hacking confirmed. Bohemian Castle on the hill. Will we get to see the Hussite wagon? For now, infrastructure is being cleared up by both players. Bohemian villagers for Mysterio are back to gathering lumber in this forward position. I thought this castle would have been denied by Doubt, but he took a bit more of a passive approach. Gilgamesh, you watch this live, do not spoil it. And welcome to the live. Now the mangonels have outlived their usefulness. Their castle's here. Not too sure what the hell that was. Looked like he wanted to attack the palisade. I think he might have clipped his own castle a little bit. Spoiler, one team wins. Not the laughing face. You should do a badumts emoji. Third town center for our Japanese. What is the name of the game for our Bohemian? He is going up to Imperial Age. Actually, our Japanese and our Bohemian are going up to Imperial Age. The Viper's been there for a long ass time. He's getting the old onager upgrade, so he's gonna just cut a path around these walls. Our Japanese forgot about the fish boom, the Viper. Oh yeah, that's quite a fish boom here. 43 fishing ships. Lix is behind, but to be fair, Doubt is kind of behind as well. He's not exactly in a fantastic spot, is our Briton. Doesn't really have much army except for 9 longbows. Haufnitsa is on the way for Mysterio. Okay, that's gonna be a fun little tech to play with. And yeah, now the Viper's just cutting around. Now we're at that stage of Rage Forest where it stops being Rage Forest and it starts becoming Arabia. Remember, the Japanese do have cav archers that come with attack bonus against foot archers like the longbows. And there's Wagenberg tactics for Mysterio as well. So his hand cannoneers, his one bombard cannon that's about to become a Haufnitsa. Oh, and yeah, of course, they saw the cutting with the Treb. Man, the line of sight on a Treb absolutely coming in clutch. And now an emergency castle going up for our Japanese. $95 villagers to 65. Viper's going heavy elite battle elephant right now, so I think he just destroyed the castle. I don't think that was a cancel. Yeah, he actually destroyed that castle. Ooh, Haufnitsa is just out of range, or maybe not. Does get the Treb. Wow, that's sour. Now, to be fair, Japanese halberdiers will shred through these armorless elephants in seconds. Is the Scorpion more of an anti-infantry weapon than anti-building? Ooh, tough to say. I mean, naturally, you'd like to think so, yes. But they do come with decent attack bonuses against buildings. And our Japanese is getting overrun to the north. Burak with the magic 8-ball. And now the elephants have inserted themselves into here. Mysterio's army is over here. But again, I mean, these are two good halberdier civilizations. So I'm a little bit surprised that the Viper has gone elephants. I'm not disappointed. I'm just a little bit surprised. Lix fails Ganji's boom benchmark. Yeah, I mean, this... Look at the attack bonus that a Bohemian Halb does to an elephant. Okay, are you ready for this? War elephant 35, cavalry 40. 75 damage. And that's, by the way, 75 bonus damage. In addition to their base attack. 75 bonus damage, and there's your Haufnitsa shot. Okay, Mystrio secures the north of his perimeter. Guns down the Viper's villager here. Japanese arbalesters. Like I said, I'm a little bit surprised that our Japanese went foot archer. Like I said, they're cav archers, if I'm not mistaken. Come with attack bonuses against foot archers like the longbow. Plus, they're a bit more tanky and can survive a little bit longer. But the elephant spam is here. There is yeoman for the Briton. Extra range on the longbow. No towers are left to be affected. Doubt's gone up to 4 castles here. Burak thinks it's a GG already. Elite longbow will absolutely shred the halberdiers. Haufnitzas, I mean, I'm not sure Haufnitza is really the right unit to have right now. What's going on here? Mystrio secures this wall off, kills an elephant that tried to penetrate. But our Japanese base is being overrun. Elendil, how are you tonight? And the elephants are literally running around. Our Japanese player has not managed to sneak any villagers outside of his TC, out of his settlement. But like I said, the Viper, there's no trade between the Viper. He's got 9 trade cards, and his elephants are going to absolutely trade out atrociously against these Bohemian halberdiers. And by the way, Mysterio's up to 12 Haufnitzas. So, adios to the longbows that get pancaked. I don't know, Burak. I don't know. 10 Bohemian halberdiers might, in fact, save him. Is Rings of Power coming out already next week? Man, time flies. And what a whiner Elendil is on that show. Come on, man. A dozen Haufnitzas, exactly. That means bye-bye longbows. Burak, I'm not so sure this is a GG right now. I mean, it's a GG for the fishing industry of the Japanese, so no more sushi for him. But the Viper spent a lot of money on these elephants. Even at 35% cheaper, they are not as cheap as a halberdier. And Mysterio has gone up to 39.47 halberdiers. Viper gonna force them into Halb and then make a Karambit switch. I thought I saw Karambits on the training tab. I guess they all got killed. Malay bombard cannons, 13 range. Haufnitzas, 13 range. And again, the Viper just, there's no trade here that's good for the Viper. Even if he kills 1 or 2 Haufnitzas, I mean, again, these elephants are not great. But he is getting his trade up. He's up to 24 trade cards. Doubt's going up to 6 as well. No trade for YingLuan at all. And they are... So it's funny. On the one hand, YingLuan is training pure trash right now. Except for the Haufnitzas, which are now down to 5 instead of 12. Whereas GamerLegion is training their expensive unique units and the elephants. And they have trade going. So I really don't know what to make of this game right now. Trash in a choke point, I mean, is always better. In terms of resources, unless you have no trade yourself. And here we go. I wonder, have we seen Hussite reforms? Ooh, who redeemed words on in Twitch? I didn't catch that. Oh, Doc, it was you. I'm gonna make a note of that. You'll tell me what word you want me to say. 30 karambits? Oh, my bad. It was Marco? Okay. So, Marco, you let me know what word you want me to say of which civ. Yeah, the Japanese here was the weak link. GamerLegion finally gets their first point here. I thought they would be able to hold on a little bit better. Not kidding. Not kidding at all. Hard to say with 5 archery ranges. He did finally sneak out a villager. But yeah, now karambits are coming. I mean, let's take a look at the kill count, because I feel like they paid for it. 104 elephants. Again, the cheap trash counters at the end of the day absolutely having no effect. And yeah, look at this. Licks had to be slung here. Marco, just go into any web browser, type AoE2, and then the civilization you want. So like, for example, AoE2, I don't know, Franks. And the first link that shows up on Google is the fandom website. Click it and then scroll down and find the word that you want me to say. I mean, those elephants got absolutely wrecked here. Yeah, Mysterio getting the most kills. Unfortunately, the Japanese were just such a weak link this entire game. All right. Well, there we go. GamerLegion finally gets a notch on their belt. The fishing industry here absolutely demolished. Do we have Warwolf? We have Warwolf Trebs for our Britain as well. Elite longbows fully upgraded. Yeah, okay. Now it's starting. Now it's starting to take. Pictures become a little bit clearer. Although to be fair, it's probably this that kind of screwed Mysterio over a little bit. Had them pivot north. He was also playing a little bit too defensively initially, but it is what it is. And as much as I thought the trash would hold a little bit better, it did not hold at all. Good night, Burak. Glad you could join us. And we are on Nomad. So let's zoom out again and watch the little dots move around the map. Malay elephants indeed cheaper, low on food, easy to mass, early game, and trash. Yeah, I know. I guess part of me is just very hopeful that the I guess a little bit too hopeful and optimistic in the Bohemian Halberdier, I guess. All right, let's see what's going on as the players actually, look at this, spawn next to one another. Let's take a look at the map. Let's take a look at where the players have spawned. We're on a big old chicken nugget. The Viper has spawned to the southwest as the Dravidians. Just to the north of him, we've got the Spanish. Not a bad, I mean, to be fair, is there going to be a lot of trade here? Spanish team bonus trade units generate 25% more gold. Dravidians, the docks do provide 5 population space, which is probably a very useful bonus on this map, since one of the 3 starting villagers generally is the dock building villager. And then taking firm control of the center. I mean, things are already not looking good for GamerLegion. They're literally stuck in the left side of the map, whereas YingLuan has taken control of all of this island. Oh my goodness. So this is like the TV show Lost, where you got your Pan Am flight here, and then you've got the others on the left side of the island. Let's take a look at YingLuan. Decent starting position for our Celt next to the berries. Their team bonus is siege workshops work faster. That's going to be very relevant on this map. And Koreans, mangonel line units have their minimum range reduced from 3 to 1. So actually 2 siege related bonuses on a map where siege workshops generally come out fairly quickly in Castle Age. Marco, let's do a king move. Oh, you. Inca king move too. Okay. Inca king. I'm writing a note at the end of the stream. We'll do it. And you had to copy paste that word that I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. Man, you guys are really trying to push my what am I trying to say here? Push me to the brink. I like that when Kat was the first to redeem that word, she chose correctus. And ever since then, it's just been downhill. What was the other 2 nights ago? Was the Slavic king phrase or the Slavic villager phrase? But Marco, I have made a note. I think Jen has also pinned your comment. So at the end of the stream, we'll have some fun as I struggle through pronouncing in a word in whatever the language of the Incas is or was. My verbal extremities. Literally. Oh my goodness. By the way, where's Blue's dock? Oh, here it is. Okay, so both teams have fairly safe docks. Our Celtic Goose is going to discover the Vipers. Oop. Okay. And actually he has seen the dock, so good coverage there by the Goose. And he now pings it on the minimap to tell his opponent. Have they seen the green dock? No, they haven't. What about Team GamerLegion? They've seen nothing. They haven't even started really exploring the map. They've kind of went into the center here, but then they lost one of their geese. Hobo Man says, go licks. Banana Event Marco, thank you for redeeming the channel points. That's the whole point of those points, is to have some silliness and fun. Or gets pulled. There are now 2, oh, pardon me, javelinas. Viper's pinging over here. Why? What is that gonna do over here? What is our Spaniard gonna do? Take the goose, pull the boar. No, she got a hammer in her hand. Now the Viper's pinging all the way back here. Oh, he's just showing... Okay, so he's showing Doubt where all the turkeys are. And Doubt... Okay, so he's probably going to try to pull the boar. Have they seen Red's base? No, so how does he know to ping over here? Oh, he must have lost his turkey here. And so now he knows. Monday? Thought he was going to pull the javelina. Okay, now he does. Next time you're doing some Bohemian dialogue. Too late, no changes. Yeah, I keep saying boars. They're javelinas, I guess. Yeah, right? It's a weird starting position for GamerLegion. They're literally inserted themselves into this tiny little area of the map. And unless they can expand with their navy in a huge way, YingLuan controls 80% of this map. So I have no clue what the hell happened here. I'm glad they spawned one right next to the other, but we'll see if that's a good or bad thing at the end of the day. Bunch of Celtic villagers moving out. Neutral turkey unclaimed. Everyone's heading up to the next age except for Mr. Yo. Your mom. Hello, hello. Nomad is always a banger. Tokugawa 123. Welcome to the chat. Is Rage Forest over? It certainly does seem like that. I've been trying to find and gather a bunch of Rage Forest games, but they haven't really haven't been playing that many Rage Forest games. Memba's been playing a few here or there. By the way, Tokugawa, welcome to the channel. Thank you for becoming an awesome follower. But yeah, seems like Rage Forest, at least for now, has died down. If the Spanish play right, the Viper will get a free boom. Yeah, I mean, the Spanish are the Spanish. They can put on a lot of early game aggression. Doubt, by the way, looks like he does want to fast castle. Yeah, by the time he finishes these two, he should have enough to sell his stone. He should have enough food. Jeremy wants to rage against the dying of the light. See, Granati, glad you could join on Twitch. Nice to see you again. With the rocket ships. Nice to see you on Twitch after YouTube. Yeah, I decided it's about time to expand the footprint onto this channel. Celtic galleys. They're heading forward. Yeah, that board trick with building a house underneath it. Cito raiding with a party of 129. Dynasty King, hello, Cito. Second time you've raided. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Cito is an absolute boss. And hello to everyone who is joining from Cito's channel. Little baguettes. Yeah, Cito raid is awesome. Thank you so much again. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, if you're here from Cito's raid, welcome. Make yourself known. Say hello. As we are watching this show match. If you know the outcome, don't spoil it for anybody. Games were played a few hours ago, but we're watching them for the first time here. I'm assuming most of us watching it for the first time. Cito is getting pretty good at the game. Maybe you could compete one day. Yeah, I think he's okay. He's okay. I think Cito was one of the first games that I... when I first started this channel, I was casting like mid-elo games initially. And then once I started casting high-elo games, I think Cito might have been one of the first ones. Cat, hello, accumulate all the points. Marco has redeemed them for some ludicrously complicated Incan word. And there's the Spanish castle drop out of doubt. Rusty Shackleford with the, first of all, awesome name. You were lurking here before? Cito, you were the first mid-elo game I casted? No. I think at the time when I was casting, I think you were like number 4 or 5 on the rank ladder in terms of elo. Oh, see, now now everyone's commenting and then joking along with us. I stole your ratings. Hello. Cito's getting better, still forgets loom in post-Imperial age. Man, Age of Empires humor is a world unto itself. Let's see what's going on. The Viper is pushing back these galleys. He's not really pushing back the galleys. The galleys are just hunting Spanish fishing ships. You got Twitch on your TV? Awesome. Spanish castle is up, which means the Celtic town center not quite yet in trouble. Not sure why the overlay on Capture Age doesn't show the upgrades right now in a 2v2. It should. It generally shows them in a 4v4. Oh no. On the other side of the map, the Viper is doing to Mr. Yo what Lix is doing to Doubt. Yeah, I think even... why are you running away? You've got the numbers here, 6-1. Loom is overrated. Cito, if you're still listening again, and really appreciate the raid. The second one. I really do appreciate that. And I'm honestly, I've said this before. I'm really shocked that YouTube hasn't implemented a similar mechanism Boy Dylan, hola hola. ¿Qué tal? First time on your Twitch. Usually I'm on the YouTube stream to make the best of the YouTube Premium. Nice. Sea Founder on YouTube. Hello. Chris, one cool, one lame civilization. You're just upset that there's no Berbers yet. How competitive are the Dravidians? The Dravidians are very competitive on Nomad. As are a whole bunch of war wagons inserted into the actual lumberjack line. And oh no, Mr. Yo says, I like that you put down your castles, but they can't move, so I'm just gonna go around them. That's gonna make that a little bit harder with his second castle here, is bringing more villagers to build it. And this is an interesting little battle. What wins here, the HP and the pierce armor of the war wagon, or the punchiness of a conquistador? I guess we have our answer, especially when it's 4-2, 4-1, maybe not. Gilgamesh YouTube has a similar feature? Yeah, we were pointing that out earlier, is that GamerLegion took very quick control of the western portion of the map and left the entire map into YingLuan hands, which is not that good. One war wagon falls to the castle as it tries to retreat into the castle itself. So let's see what's going on around the map. The Viper was attacking these Celtic galleys. He's gonna run by a Korean dock, so the Koreans should see this. Now he's attacking into here. What is in there? A random galley. So I think you've got enough war galleys to take that out. Monk shoos away Mr. Yo's war wagons at the same time. The Viper. So the Viper's gone a lot more naval this game, leaving the land to the Spanish. Prawn 47. In my experience, they're about equal. What are you talking about? The Dravidians in general? Sorry, I may be a bit delayed in my my reading of the chat. Marco thinks the Koreans have it. You're checking Nomad stats. The Dravidians are insane third best. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the Dravidians have some... Getting 200 wood every time you go up to the next stage on a water map is no small thing. Dowd has 15 villagers. What went wrong? He tried to get this castle up. That's what went wrong. He had a bunch of war wagons inserting into his lumber line. The Viper's having a fun old time on the water, splashing around, but he has not been able to support his teammate at all. He has one military unit, and that is a converted war wagon and a monk somewhere. Where is that monk, by the way? Okay, he's just hanging out here. War wagons have a lot of HP. Yeah, I figured they would take do the job against the conquistadors, especially since the conquistador only has 55 HP. But it's always a fun thought experiment. Trying to light something on fire. What is it? No. Are you trying to attack the wall segment? He's attacking the wall segment. Okay. The Viper has so many naval units. He doesn't know what the hell to do with them. Converted war wagon does finally die, as does the monk. I don't know why the Viper keeps sending individual fire ships into this group of Celtic galleys. I mean, I get it, they're just basic galleys, but they're still gonna outnumber you significantly. Oh no, now his economy is getting wrecked. Army count's identical, but YingLuan has 20 more civilian units. Oh no, cat redeemed. More words. All right, I'm gonna write that down. Sigornati with the gifted subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Cat, I'm making a note of your selection. Slavs, King, select 3. Okay. Secret Natty again. Super duper thankful. I appreciate that. Zygos. ¿Cómo estás? I'm trying to remember. I'm going to say something in Spanish that I'm trying to remember. Bear with me as I try to remember how to say it again. Score very much in favor of Team YingLuan. MC West rating. Thank you so much. Wow, I appreciate the rating. Dynasty King, that is definitely not something that I'm going to say because I did not do that in the milk. MC West, I'm doing fantastic. Hopefully you are as well. Hopefully you're doing better than these war wagons that seem to be dying one at a time here. Yeah, see Founder, don't spoil, don't spoil. Mad Llama just got out of a 4-hour lecture. Good to come home and see the stream. I appreciate you joining after such a arduous lecture. 4 hours is not an easy lecture. What was the lecture about, by the way, if you don't mind us asking? And by us, I mean me. And here we go. What did GamerLegion think was going to happen when they took 10 to 20% of the map and left the other 80 to their opponents? I'm very happy and humbled by these raids. What a cool feature on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, come on. What the actual hell did you think was going to happen when you took this and left this for your opponent? Marco just found a video on YouTube of the war wagons versus every unique unit. Conquistadors got demolished. Yeah, I figured it would be. I figured the HP difference is just... I mean, these guys have 3 times the HP. And for a just normal archer unit, which this... Like, I mean, I say this a lot. As much as cool as this unit looks, it's still just a cavalry archer. Except it's a cavalry archer that attacks on a base of a 9. Which is a pretty powerful attack for a cavalry archer, or any archer on the whole. Who's kidding who? So I'm not surprised that it takes on the Conquistador quite well. Who just has 55 HP and not as much pierce armor. It's very clunky. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a very chunky cav archer. Very out of shape cav archer. Doc, hurry back. Yeah, I wonder if the Viper just went too much on the water here. I really do wonder if he went a little bit too ham on the water. I guess when you back yourself into a corner, you kind of have to. Although he's got a bunch of Navy up here. He's got some Navy that was up here. Random, what the hell's a random fishing ship doing here? Okay, I guess he had his dock here. And Doubt did a decent job plopping down one castle, sacrificed a lot of villagers to get the second one up and running, lost a bunch of villagers to those war wagons, and now he's getting castle dropped, but he doesn't know it. And wow, okay. Resources all over the place. Nobody sent anybody any money this time. Kill count, our Korean with those frickin' war wagons, 85 kills. No one else even close. Yeah, these 17s have 25 kills. Yeah, the Korean villagers, absolutely. That's one thing that is, you have to remember about them with their extra line of sight. Rusty Shackleford, thank you for joining or following the channel. And yeah, all right. Well, it's a good thing. Good thing for GamerLegion that it's a play all 7, because we still have 3 more games to go. Mad Llama believes in a comeback. Visual components of storytelling. Principles of space and depth in a 2D screen. That's all. That's cool. That's it. So that's like, I mean, I'm going to embarrass myself here. That's like an animation related thing. Mark LeDuc. Hey, joining from the couch. Awesome. The couch is the second best place in the world to be after the bed. And look at this. We've got Regicide as game number 5 here. Ain't nothing but the Carnival of Rust. GL should be favored on the remaining maps, Arena and Land, Nomad especially. Oh, Cat, I'm saving the words for the end. We're going to do them together. Marco gave me a king command in the Incan language. You gave me a king command in Slavic. John Yang has just sneezed on everybody. All right, to the west, we've got the Viper as the Bulgarians. Blacksmiths work almost twice as fast. Doubt as the Bengali. So the letter B is sponsoring their team today. Trade units give food in addition to gold. We'll see if trade becomes relevant in this game. To the north, we've got Mr. Yo as the Slavs. One of my personal favorite team bonuses after the Mayans. Every barracks, every archery range, stable, and siege workshop does give you 5 population space. And then last but not least, Chris's second favorite civilization, the Italians, which means that we might see some Slavic condottieri. Mamma mia! Can you imagine condottieri with splash damage? With blast damage, or trample damage, whatever the hell you want to call it. Let's freaking go. Let's see it. Viper grew up on Land Nomad, and Yo hates Arena. Oh, Devashish, that's you. Nice to catch you on Twitch. All right, we're in the Dark Age. Kings running around. Oh, by the way, we have a Slavic king. So, Cat, we may hear one of the commands here. Although, of course, he had to go hide inside the tower. Of course he did. So I can't click on him. I'm assuming every castle that has a flag up is healing an injured scout that was used to pull a boar. Yeah, 3 of the 4. It looks like only our Bengali is using his scout, which is pretty hale here. Looks like he did pull his boars already. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, Doubt shit in the bed a little bit. Accidentally kills his boar. And that is 340 food. Yuckity yuck. Let's see how much of the map our green Bengali has seen. What a little bit of a wonky loop-de-loop here. A fairly large map. Decent rush distances. Let's see where the neutral resources are. Off to the side here, a little bit right in the center. So not a lot of gold on the eastern part of the map. Everyone starts with the extra pile of stone and gold outside their TC settlements. But not a lot of extra gold. One neutral one to the north. One neutral one all the way to the east. One neutral one here as well, but unless I'm missing something on the right side of the map, not much of anything. Mad Llama, interesting. Kings just stretching their legs. Well, now this one's hanging out in the castle, 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 tower. By the way, one thing I like to see on Fortress is where the towers are placed and how fun they are. Very useful tower here in the back. Doubt let the, what's the expression? The fox into the chicken coop. And now all of a sudden this Slavic scout is just going to be very annoying. And just hanging out here. But is there any real follow-up? Probably not. Everyone's in feudal. Everyone's huffing it to castle age. Ooh, do I see the king moving around? Yeah. Doubt's king is threatened by likes? How is that? All right, I guess What exactly Doubt's king garrisoned by Doubt's watchtower? Interesting. I thought I disabled all these kinds of commands and whatnot. What if the gate closes? Yeah, it crushes the scout to death. When am I appearing in the Town Hall podcast? I have not been asked to do that podcast. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm big enough to really to appear on any of those big kind of things. Yeah, Doc, this is a Regicide. Makes it super cool. And I'm trying to click on the Slavic King because Kat redeemed her word to be a Slavic King command, and I'm trying to practice, but that king has snuck his way into that one tower and has not left. He turned on his Netflix, he ordered his pizza, sparked up his joint, and he has not left his couch for the last 10 minutes. 2 TCs for red, 3 TCs for yellow, 2 extra TCs and 2 extra for blue. So everyone but the Viper is going up to 3. He is going up to 4 our Bulgarian. This would be the rare time we're opening Krepos to make Conics. Wouldn't be bad in the long run. Usually it delays your castle so you can't get SERP. I guess you would make Krepos just to pump out more Conics, right? Because you don't really need them initially. Slav Boyar is slow. Oh yeah. Slav Boyar very slow. Can you blame him? He's wearing enough armor to cover 3 people. Rumor is there was discussion, but it fell apart on royalty split. What discussion is that, Gilgamesh? John, you've become an anarchist now. He's FaceTiming Cat. More for forwards and Capos drops. Fair enough. We'll see what the Viper decides to do here. He is, despite having 4 town centers, has the second lowest villager count in the game. Oh, you're just messing around? That scout's been out here on the map for like the longest time, and it doesn't seem like he's gotten that much scouting done. At this point, just put him on auto scout if you don't really want to control him, right? Slavic Scout is moving out. How many farms does our Slav have? Okay, decent amount of farms. 24, but ooh, the Viper. 26. 22 and 25. So everyone's in Castle Age. Based on how aggressive Big Rick, thank you for becoming follower. Based on how aggressive everyone's being, I'm assuming we're just gonna go to Fast Imperial. Well, Fast-ish Imperial. Literally no one has a single military upgrade at the moment. It is all eco all day. Another TC. And to be fair, I don't really mind it. Who's kidding who? If the players want to skip and get right into their hardcore military, unique techs, big old battles, who are we to deny them the pleasure? That Scout has had too much to drink. He's definitely not really scouting very much. He keeps going to the same places he's been before. Like I said, if you're not going to control him, just put him on auto scout. Although I guess he is kind of trying to guard the relics with it. Oh, Gilgamesh, I haven't set up my bot commands yet. Another town center for the Viper. Going up to a massive 5. More economic upgrades. Not a single military unit. Looks like our Italian has lost his scout. Oh, pardon me. Scout's got a rata out. He's comfortable in there. Now he's going to go and keep tabs on Mr. Yo. Oh, I love the, I love snow maps just because of the little trails in the snow. If this is your first time watching the live stream, say hello. And if you're wondering why the hell I'm looking at the trails on the snow, that's just kind of stuff we do here. Somebody go up to Imperial. Looks like the Viper is probably gonna have to buy his way up because he has almost no food whatsoever. GamerLegion does have a bit of a villager lead now. We got our first Genoese crossbow that popped out. Interesting that our Bengali is going Ratas, seeing as how we're in the late game and they're basically countered by everything. Prawn, hello, hello. Snow. I love the snow trails. Chariot will go, but the trails will not. Viper idle TC time. Yeah, let's check that out. Viper's at 4 minutes idle TC time. Doubt's at 2.5. So despite their bigger ecos, their TC idle time is a lot higher than their opponents. Who, to be fair, are slowly catching up to the villager count, and it looks like it's going to be our Bengali who is first to Imperial, followed by our Italian. I don't know, don't get me wrong, the Ratas are a fantastic unit. I don't know. You're gonna have to invest a lot of resources into upgrading these to their max potential. That being said, I'm never gonna say no to mass Rata fights. We saw, if you watch my daily videos from a few days ago, spoiler alert. Taste my popsicles, welcome to the channel. You saw, you'll have seen Mr. Yo use these to great effect against Hera. Ooh, what will get there first? Doubt is pinging. His monk did die trying to get that relic. And our Slav, whose monk is coming from the north for some reason and not the east, is going to get hold of that. Yeah, Dynasty King, that's what I was saying. Condottieri with trample damage is going to be very problematic. Not that I'm expecting to see a lot of gunpowder units out of our GamerLegion team. He does not have ballistics. He's going crossbow and Imperial. Why is he going to crossbows? If you're already going to commit to Ratas, he's going up to 11 foot archers is doubt. Okay. Big old Bengali castle. Monsieur sees it. And here we go. Now this unit. Marvo, thanks for joining the channel. This unit is going to be very problematic with its absolute ridiculous attack bonus against cavalry. Now, when it gets outnumbered and surrounded, so far we've got 3 unique units here. Where are the boyars? We do have boyars. So we're just going pure unique unit play right now, which is the only winner here is us. Milan, welcome, welcome. Lemon bushes don't grow where it snows in winter. Very poetic and very true. And like Doc says, yet another reason why snow is useless. Yeah, it takes my popsicle. Unique unit war. Let's freaking see it. I suspect YingLuan is going to win that war with their counter unit and the boyar. I mean, never bet against the boyar. And when these conics get dismounted versus a boyar, they are going to do very poorly. But look at this, a Wallach already going up for GamerLegion, even here as well. Marvo, finally I'm on Twitch. Love your YouTube videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm on Twitch as well. Took me only 2 years, but here I am. Yeah, Mad Llama, let's see big old unique battles. Okay, so the Rathas were just a trick. You didn't actually see them. They've been retconned. And now he is going pure Bengali Arbalesters. Okay. Nothing wrong with this unit. As it does not get a Treb. Remember, Bulgarian upgrades cost 50% less food. And if you don't know how much a siege ram upgrade costs, it's 1,000 food. Although he's shoving them into a face of boyars, which is means goodbye ram. Goodbye siege ram. We're going elite Genoese crossbow as well, but conics come out to play. What do you got here behind here? Something was there, something fell. And our Italian castle is not long for this world. Too many conics. Akita AoE, hello, hello. Gilgamesh, like 1.5 years I've been doing videos. Maybe like between 1.5 years and 2 years on YouTube. And yeah, I'm like primarily on YouTube, so I'm not surprised people have no clue who the hell I am. Akita, I casted your game last year. Was it the deathmatch one? Bengalis do not have knights at all. The Ratha is supposed to replace the knight. Madlam, it's a bit of an iffy situation with conics. Conics are a badass unit because if you counter cavalry like the Genoese, then you die generally. Like a camel unit or this Genoese crossbow will die once the conic gets dismounted. So it's a bit of a tough situation for a counter cavalry unit. That's why you need a few more units here. In come the boyars from the south, but it looks like Monsieur's base has been breached by the Bengali Arbalester. We are going Mahayana. 137 villagers are now going to become whatever 90% of 137 is. Oh, it was the 2v1 with Harab, the BFA. I got it. That was a fun cast. Sigornati, is it possible to remove ads? I'm not sure. I'm not like an expert on Twitch. Maybe somebody can answer that question on Twitch. Now, a unit like the Boyar should be able to take down the Conic and the dismounted Conic, just because of its insane armor. But we've got trade going up for both teams. Okay. And remember, Bengali trade units net food as well, so... Akita, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Oh, subscribing removes the ads? Oh, man, Twitch is so clever. And by the way, here we go. The Battle of the Four Kings is about to begin. Although the Viper doesn't really have an army here. Genoese are going to slaughter these elephants. The Boyars, holy shnikes, there's a lot of Boyars here. Devil Inside, welcome. I'm your second favorite caster after Dave. Awesome, glad to hear that. Dave was here a few nights ago, said hello. Okay, so Mysterio's base has been saved. A couple of Italian siege workshops here to pump out some bombard cannons, and now Doubt's castle might be in trouble. I mean, this is a 2v2 like it's supposed to be here. Boyars, Conics, Genoese basically slaughtering anything and everything. Not too sure why the bombard cannons are running away. Maybe this one because he has 1 HP. Is the Viper going to join the battle here? Okay, he is bringing more and more Conics. Yeah, Devil Inside. This is like half Age of Empires, half meal preparation channel. Chris, that's funny. I mean, this is an absolute beast of a unit combination. You have literally a mobile wall and then a counter cavalry slaughter machine, but numbers are numbers. And these Bengali elephant archers, do they have pikes? Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, somebody needs whoever gets an onager here first is gonna help their team very. Is there a condition where a streamer must have a contract with Twitch? I have no idea. I don't have any contract with Twitch. Oh no, the Viper is snuck in to the eco. Genoese are firing as much as they can. Man, do they kill cavalry quickly. Holy shit, how fast these guys are dying. But the Viper's here. Oh, let's see this. Small scale battle here. The Boyars are just gonna slaughter this, I'm assuming. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. Who's kidding who? Teutonic Knight on a horse for the win. Wall off to the north. Wolf intercedes. Wall off to the south. Both teams rather have trade up and running. Mysterio's base is safe. You saw my mini screen pop up? Oh, you mean the picture in picture? I'm glad people enjoy that. I'm really glad people enjoy the picture in picture. We talk a lot, and like Doc says, we talk about pineapple on pizza. We talk about vanilla in Coke. We post photos of our meals. There's a lot of elephants. It's a lot of Genoese, though. What an absolute epic battle here. My voice makes the casting more medical. I'm glad to hear that. Now here's a lotion. Rub it on your and call me in the morning. Pegasus, nice to catch you live again. I mean, the Genoese crossbow has no right to be this good against anything mounted. This is just an absolute disaster here for Doubt's elephant archers, who do have cavalry armor, which means they will melt to the Genoese. Makes it more medieval. I figured you meant medieval, not medical. Gilgamesh, no, I do everything myself. Chris, you've got ribs marinating in different spices for each piece. That is a lot of effort. Pegasus, your team Team Yo all the way, huh? Oh no, not like this. Not like this. Okay, so far the Viper's attacks are not exactly fantastic, but you only need one, and there it is. Enough to shoo away these Ninja Turtles. Pablo, does my wife watch Age of Empires? Not a lot, but here and there. Chris, I'm gonna take a picture tomorrow because I'm not gonna do it tonight because the baby's asleep. I'll send you a picture of my spice rack. I spent 4 months gathering all the spices that I need. Akita, I appreciate that. I would be a perfect Red Bull caster for the castle. Tell that to Red Bull. Like I said, my invitation must have gotten lost in the mail. I'm kidding. I have no illusions about the OG top casters in this game. I'm just happy people like the content. Who's kidding who? I did not know if people would like my casting style, and to be fair, plenty of people have made it very clear that they don't. Yeah, Chris, it took me months and months to collect it. I arranged them all very neatly, and then the baby came along, and I haven't cooked a single meal in a year and a half. So my spices are just kind of sitting there. Bulgarian siege onagers getting attacked by the boyars should get them all, despite it. Look at how powerful this unit is. How many units are attacking these boyars? 33 elephant archers, 16 conics, and what, 5 boyars make it through that entire mass? Damn, that's a freaking tanky unit. The Italian stallion continues running amok here on the left side of the map, killing the conics. Marvo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Akita, I joined Twitch about two and a half weeks ago. You know about chemistry? Gilgamesh, can you imagine I go and I cast it and then I do something stupid like some kind of, you know, like these content creators on TikTok, they do like really stupid things. I hope Twitch opens a few doors here and there. So far, like I said, I'm just happy to, I'm happy that people, number one, still play Age of Empires. I'm happy to be casting this. Mark, you wanted the onagers, you got him. Now you also have Bulgarian siege onagers here to try to, and basically it looks like Mr. Yo's on the way out. He's going also up to the onager upgrade. And remember, the Slavs, their siege is 15% cheaper across the board. So he's paying full price, unlike the Bulgarian, but he's going to then pay at a discount when he trains the actual units. Ooh, Viper's Castle is down. Eat some Tide Pods for 10s. No, I just meant like, I'm trying to think of something stupid that some TikToker would do. Like I would walk up to like T90 and I would slap him on the ass or something. I am very familiar with Nili, of course. Weebra, nice to catch you. Nice to catch you live. Having Arasu, nice to see you live as well. Blank Gamers. GL Civs are much better. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Where are you researching this siege onager from? Oh my goodness. You better hope that the Viper and Doubt don't notice that you are researching siege onager out of here and that it's 65% complete. Akita, no, I don't play myself right now. I'm gonna start playing later this year now that I'm on Twitch. I'm hoping to start playing. Super Ken, I should. That's definitely one way to get my name out there. By the way, Slavic King has relocated. Richard, thank you so much for joining. Have a fantastic night. Jai Kumar, as Richard leaves, you join in the morning. Do pro players think about civ combinations? They sure do. And he is at Siege Onager. Now you've got a cheaper Slavic Siege Onager with siege engineers, by the way. Where are the Genoese crossbows? Army counts are identical. GamerLegion has about 50 more civilian. What's their payload here? 111. And remember, these guys, every 111 adds 11 food as well, thanks to that Bengali team bonus. Now this map would have been fun to have the Spanish. Turkey Baster. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm on the old Twitch platform. What's my Elo? My Elo is non-existent. Ooh, Candy Kicker did the meme of the day. Did it pop up? There it is. There it is. No one in the Bluth family knows what the hell a chicken sounds like. Siege Onager outranges castles? Yeah, castles with no upgrades. Was I featured in Low Elo Legends? I've never been featured anywhere. Oh, Rusty with the ka. Where do you think my Elo will be once I start playing? Ooh. Addictive me? I don't know. I'm 41 years old. My fingers are not as fast as they used to be in 1999 when I first played this game. And in 2001 and 2002 and 2003 on MSN Zone. I mean, yeah, oh yeah, okay, Gilgamesh, fair enough. It will start at 1,000. Oh, wait a second. Tell me we've got Druzhina. Yes, we do. Trample damage halberdiers are having their way. So this is a repeat of Black Forest here, where elephants are being taken out by halberdiers. Yeah, I think it'll start at 1,000, right? Yeah, we are not a young crowd, and my hand hurts sometimes just holding the mouse. But to be fair, we'll see. Whatever it is, I don't really care if it's 700 or 1,700. We'll start with some fun community games on Discord, and then we'll do some 1v1s. And then I'll see if I want to be a tryhard or not. Elephants are getting taken right quick. Oh my goodness, how fast they fall. And here we go. Slavic trample damage. Pikemen. The elephants, they get the siege onagers. They back away. A fresh one pops out. Come on, come on. Shoot already. Okay, decent shot there. Second shot. Misses. Third shot. Doesn't get it off. Okay, that should be good. I mean, these Slavics... Oh, siege onagers... No! No! These Slavic siege onagers are getting 2 or 3 shots off. One of them is hitting. And then they're dying. A couple of light cav doing absolutely nothing. Okay, so the theater of war here is on the eastern portion of the map. Kita, depends. If you want me to do a cast a 1v1, you have to join the I started doing that as a perk of membership. But if you join our community games, that's just part of the Friday night fun. Kevin, why are they not resigning? Because their army count is identical. They're still I mean, they still have trade going up and running. It's still netting them 110 gold. Might want to secure your trade route a little bit better, but it's still up and running. How many trade cards do they have? I mean, Lix has 49 trade cards. Mysterio has 51. They actually have more trade cards than the GamerLegion team. Elon, you would be at -200 elo. Although, Akita, that's a good question. If I should do like a one-off, I'm not sure. I'll think about it. I mean, these elephant archers are popping out, and they are just dying immediately. At the same time, the Viper is repositioned as conic force, and it is running amok. But there's so much Genoese, 68 Genoese crossbowmen, fully upgraded with puppies. Where are the Slavic condottieri? I mean, I guess it's a little silly to build condottieri, right? They're more of an anti-gunpowder infantry, but still would be fun to see them with trample damage. Pegasus, I'm not sure what this was a show match for, to be honest. I mentioned that in the beginning of the live stream. I'm not 100% sure what this is a show match for. Somebody out there put up $1,400. That's all I know. Is Yo still missing chemistry? I didn't see if actually one way to... Yeah, no, he is missing chemistry. The balls are not flaming. It's not 75 plus 1. And the Viper and his frickin' siege rams are on the move yet again. Our Italian might want to add some melee units. But Missio's base is under enemy occupation here. He does have an army, but it is pressed back to Trebs. Going for the castle, I'm assuming, first. Ouch. The prize pool was 1,400. Oh, it was Dave who did this? I feel bad. Okay, I'm going to change the description of the video then. I didn't know that it was Dave's show match. It was Independence Day today? It was it? Now I feel like a total jerk. Oh, you're not sure? eBay Akita. Yeah, sorry, I'm reading the Twitch chat as well. That was a very expensive pancake. Oh, it's not Dave's, it was just a theory? Okay, fair enough. Well, I just want to make sure I'm crediting the right people here. We've got the slowest chase. The only thing missing here is Teutonic Knights and Monks. As the elephants, oh no, are getting into the trade route, and now it might be GG. Kita, you wanted a comeback. I don't know that we're gonna see a comeback here. Gilgamesh, there's nothing on Liquipedia, unfortunately. I mean, the elephants are getting a lot. This is a lot of resources down the shitter for Team YingLuan. But eventually the elephants do get cleared up just in time for melee elephants. Now we can see if he has pikes. Okay, now we know he does have 48 going up to 55. Ouch. Okay, Boyars get the Trebs, immediately F off. Still 68 Genoese crossbow, and the Viper's base has been penetrated. T90's face and voice not matching. Not too sure what you mean, Devashish, but I mean, oh yeah, who doesn't like to see synchronized? Look at how beautiful that is. They're gonna sneak into the bottom here. Oh, they want to get to the trade route. What will happen first? Will he take down the wall segment, or will the siege workshops go up? I like that the Viper initially put one here, but then realized that his villagers would die. Okay, okay. Crazy. Okay, Hussars have to move in, but they're kind of useless now. Oh, and now the trade route's in jeopardy, and our Italian has finally brought some melee. Remember, Italians do get hussars. Oh, the Viper's gonna pay for this wall off. Popsicles, was that the exchange rate? Holy moly. No. No. Sometimes as things ramp up and get exciting, they were right about to get the trade. Oh my goodness. I feel like Lick's kind of abandoned Mr. Yo to a 2v1. Right? I mean, there was a moment when we were seeing all 4 armies and then the Genoese reinforced. Now the Bulgarians back with heavy scorpions. Right as they bust in, this is when you GG. Why? How many villagers are there here for the Viper building Krepos, by the way? Only 4. And they're all here. Okay. So why don't you just go around it? Yeah, they are kind of dead. I mean, army counts are very, very similar, but it's a 2v1 here on the right side of the map. Although, to be fair, Slavic halberdiers with trample damage. Kind of a sour way to end such a long game, I think. 500 conics, almost 400 crossbows, 250 elephant archers, 200 boyars. Let's see what was going on in terms of trade. Lix was slinging Mr. Yo. Okay. That's at least a good thing to do. I know Weebrew, they were so close. They were so close to getting that trade route. And it looks like our Bengali was slinging the Viper to a much smaller degree. 2,800 rees. Let's see the trade. 49,000. So they actually had more trade, Team YingLuan. Just a little bit more trade. Looks like about 1,000 or so more trade. But all of the resources going to GamerLegion. What about the kill count? What is this? 1,200, almost 1,300. Yeah, they're about 200, 250 kills behind. Raising 62, 60, 23, 17. So all of the pressure was on Team YingLuan. And at the moment that they looked like they were about to destroy the trade route, they GG'd because Mysterio's base has just completely collapsed. 64 villagers, 63 villagers, and their trade card count has been reduced from about 100 to 70. John Yang, we are still here. Pegasus, I think you should be able to still clip. We removed the link because we were getting spammed by bots and stuff. But Jen, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's still, I didn't touch the authorization for clips. But, oh man. Oh man. Could we have just seen 5 more minutes? Just 5 more minutes. Forget 5 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. Give me just 2 more minutes to see how this goes. I mean, this gate has... No, not the Krepos. Show me the gate. My goodness. 300 HP. So what is that? 3 or 4 volleys away from being destroyed? All right, GamerLegion gets a second notch. Well, that was a fun name. Chozito. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're getting to game number 6. Can I see the L and Y in their logos? Yeah, they're kind of on an angle, right? All right, bear with me as I load up game number 6. Clip can't be posted in chat unless people send links to the mods. Okay. I'm assuming, Jen, there's some kind of way to exclude the ban on links for clips. I'll take a look. I'll make a note of it. Yeah, Gilgamesh, I know there's a Liquipedia page, but there's no information on the Liquipedia page. It doesn't say anything about the tournament, or the show match, rather. All right, we find ourselves on land Nomad, and I think my YouTube chat froze again. Bear with me. And Chris, are you still here? Because Mr. Yo is playing the... Yeah, you are. There you are, spelling Berbers in the chat. All right, are the 4 TCs down? Yes, they are. Let's take a look, because we've got a interesting situation where the players have spawned on the left side of the map. Absolutely nothing on the right. And let's see. Gothic licks barracks work 20% faster. Not too sure how that's going to help the Berber out very much. I'm also not sure how the Berber Genitors are going to help the Goth out very much. Okay, so a bit of a weird combination of team bonuses. The Viper is the Mongols, so scout line units do have extra line of sight, which on this map means nothing because don't see a single scout for anybody. And the Aztecs relics generate 33% more gold, so it might be the most useful of the team bonuses here for our Aztec. How many relics are there on this map, by the way? Sorry, I'm just going to zoom out one last time. Is it the standard 5? Yeah, just 5. Weird. Okay. Jen, I'll take a look at it. I'll make a note. I'll take a look at it. But I'd rather be overly cautious and make sure there's no bots. How is streaming on YouTube versus Twitch? To be fair, I kind of have more experience with YouTube. Twitch is nice. I absolutely think Twitch is the better streaming platform, to be honest. With the rating and all of the alerts. I think you can set up YouTube alerts as well, but it's not as easy. Twitch is just such a much better user interface for a streamer. No info on sponsors, Gilgamesh? Yeah. Like I said, the Liquipedia page is very empty. And my name is noticeably absent from the English commentators. How do you get onto Liquipedia? I feel like it's like a super hard thing to get onto there. Gaston, what is the red cross on the map that appeared? Oh, that's called a flare. It's when Lix wanted Mr. Yo to know something about a certain part of the map. For example, if you go like he flares here and there's a relic here, you'll see a little red X on the map. You basically use it to tell your teammates, hey, there's something here. The opponent is here. There's sheep here. There's gold here. There's relics here. Hey, let's attack into this place. It's a way for them to communicate if they don't have voice commands or voice enabled. So I'm assuming Red discovered where Green's base was. And so he pinged near the base to tell Mr. Yo, hey, this is where Doubt's located. But then you have to figure out what Twitch is. Well, I'm not gonna stop streaming on either platform. Start a petition for me to be on Liquipedia. How the hell does one even get on Liquipedia? Turkey Baster, I appreciate that. You have a great YouTube. Wish you were casting at Wololo. Also keep dropping your name in the TC podcast. Hope to see you there as a guest someday. Me too. Me too. Bookmark the AOT. Okay. Yeah, Siri-Irio. I know I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but you never tell me what the right pronunciation is. The spawn here is atrocious. So now Blue wants Red to know that there's something going on here. I mean, there's like the entire menu here. There's boar meat, there's sheep meat, there's a random deer who is stuck in the forest. It looks like Mr. Yo's going to contest this Viper pull. Mongols with their 40% faster hunters are going to do quite well on this map. Although to be fair, even seems like the Britons should do well. That being said, the Goths, I should have pointed out, also have better hunters, and their hunt lasts longer, whatever the hell that means. I feel like that's just the Mayan resources last 15% longer. Yeah, progress on the channel, as Supergen is pointing out, is it's slow. Like I said, it took me like a year or year and a half to even just get my butt to Twitch. Who is Isaac? Isaac is the delicious voice that is streaming into your ear. Chris, do we still like the Berbers? Jen, you're a mod because you're awesome. Yeah, just a good way to communicate with your teammate when you don't have... I mean, I'm assuming these two teams have voice chatting enabled. But instead of saying like, hey, go to the bush, go to the gold patch at the 2 o'clock position of the map, you just like hit the flare here. I mean, I call it a ping, but I think the technical name for it is a flare. I feel like the Viper's kind of fallen behind here. His settlement doesn't look quite as good as a Mongol settlement really should look. Yeah, Supergen submitted a resume with 2 references and a credit score. Supergen's just been an awesome member of the community for a long, long time. And offered to help out with modding, so... And so far has saved my butt in many a regard. It's like a falling star. Yeah, the Viper's sheep nook. He's certainly got a lot of food here, does our Mongol, although he is choosing the hunt rather than the gathering at this point. Jen, you did explain your thesis. Oh no, look at Licks. Oh, laming one of the sheep. Actually, maybe lame 2 of the sheep. So far, Doubt's kind of just on his own here, right? The Viper's wedged between blue and red, although wedge is a little bit misnomer here since red is not doing anything with his base. Although infrastructure is moving dangerously close towards the Viper here. And archers are out. But Doubt? I don't think you necessarily want to leave the Aztec to boom on his own. I don't know. But there's a Gothic tower to the north. Not too sure what happened here. I think the Viper with a quick wall off, denying these Gothic villagers. Same time, our Berber, what is he doing? No military whatsoever. He is heading up to Castle Age. He will be the 3rd to reach it after the Viper and Doubt. Okay, so our Goth, how far away are you? You must have queued it up, right? No. Oh, goodness gracious. Our Goth is very much in the feudal age. Yeah, so he went a full feudal aggression here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Viper's gonna have to delete his own wall off and risk the villagers to the left or run them through the gauntlet here. Let's see the micro battle. Viper being greedy, shocking. Oh, but here we go. Mongol Step Lancer hiding behind the villager. Siege onagers. Yeah, Supergen loves the siege onager. I mean, who doesn't love the siege onager splatter? The pancaking. Your elo has to be higher than your credit score. He lost 0 villagers. That is the Viper in a nutshell. And luckily for him, he hit Castle Age, got that Step Lancer out. And now the question is, where will he attack? Is he going to rip into the Berber, who has 6 seconds before he can start training camels? Although, oh no, our Berber doesn't even have a barracks. But he has 680 stone. And there goes the castle. Not too much the Step Lancers are going to be able to do about this. Viper sees it. Viper cancels. What is going on over here? Bit of a community, a Gothic quarry community. Oh, man. Well, to be fair, Lix is proving a bit of a weak link yet again. Despite the pressure he's put on the Viper, I can't see that he's done that much damage. The Viper does have more villagers than him and Mr. Yo. The problem is Camel Archers are going to start coming out now. Second TC for our Berber. Second TC for our Aztec. What has our Aztec been doing? He's got a monk out. He's actually got 2 monks out, 2 more on the way. No upgrades on them. And that's basically it. Eagle Scout does die. To be fair, even Step Lancers are going to shy away from this big of an army here. 5 and 5. And a TC should be enough to shoo this away. Still no Castle Age, but they move in. They poke, poke, poke. Pega says you have an exam in 5 hours? Good luck. What topic? Appreciate you joining, chatting. It was nice to see you again. Yeah, like I said, even Step Lancer is going to be a bit weary to engage into 5 halberdiers. Oh, Marco, I'm so sorry. Yeah, check the end of the stream. I'm going to do your command and Cat's command. Sorry, Marco. I apologize. I should have done it earlier, but I wanted to save them all up for the end. Information theory, just math. Okay, math is pretty cool. And by the way, these are Gothic infantry units, so they are cheaper. So he can basically spam a whole bunch of them. Now, once the Aztec war machine starts kicking in, I don't know how much feudal age spearmen are going to be helpful. The Viper also, where are his Step Lancers? Where are his Scorpions? So the Scorpion's purely defensive right now. Somebody asked earlier if they are good against infantry, and there's your answer. Looks like one eagle was killed by the Berber TC, but they busted their way in. Camel Archers are moving forward, but there's no fewer than 3 full faith monks ready and waiting. Okay. They were ready and waiting. Ooh, was Monsieur going to pay attention? Oh, I feel like he's going to lose one of these. And I'm wrong. Okay. This shows you why I'm such a sucker for slot machines. I always think the RNG is going to be better than it really is. So the attack bonus against buildings, +2. Not great, not decent. Not great, not terrible. Ouch. 2 dead, 2 converted, 3 dead, 2 converted, 4 dead. Ouch, what a disaster for Mr. Yo. All in exchange for 2 monks. That is an expensive get for him. Are the villagers still here, by the way? Yes, they are. Housing still here. And our Goth is finally a minute and a half away from the next age. That was crying about those conversions. That was disgusting. Although with the kills that he got, pretty fantastic for him. Berserker, tell us your moves for stock so you can do the opposite. Believe me, if I could do the opposite of what I do with stocks, I would be a very rich man. I am like the, like you're saying, my beta is negative when it comes to stock investing. Do the exact opposite. Slot machines are the devil. Oh, before those, you lost 6 months for free. Yikes. Oh, yeah, over here, you mean? Oh, my God. Welcome to the Castle Age, Mr. Goth, who is immediately going 2 knights out of these 2 stables. Berserker, it's the beta is the relationship to the market, right? In stock trading, I think. Oh my God, I did the securities course many years ago. You think I'd remember this stuff? I think it's the beta. If you have a -1, you move the exact opposite correlation to the market. I like the spread on these Gothic cavalry units. Scout perishes, but a whole bunch of sieges getting flushed down the toilet here. And in come the camel archers from the other side. YingLuan with a cleanup here. Villagers also dying. Oh, what a fantastic maneuver. What a great level of coordination between these 2 players. Absolutely fantastic. But the Aztec is back. Monsieur has not plugged up the leak in the wall. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button. If you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to hit that follow button. Let's keep the party going. To be fair, we still have 1 more game after this, so the party is gonna go regardless. Hey, wait a second. Where are you going? Where are you going? That could have been a lot worse for Doubt. That could have been a lot worse for Doubt. 3rd town center going up for our Goth. YingLuan has more army, but their villager count is about 25% lower than their opponent. More conversions. 55 HP on this monk. So what do they have? Sanctity and Fervor. 30-minute loom. Don't ask me, I'm not that smart. Buy low, sell lower. Is trading stocks like trading pogs? You mean pogs from like 1995? Ooh, what a shot to the face. Doubt's got to be careful. He's losing a good number of villagers here, but he's at 101, so what does he care? The Viper's at a meager 50 villagers. Still more than our Goth. Mission accomplished. Get the hell out of here. All right. Berber expansion. So the Viper literally is nestled between these 2 bases, red and blue. But Doubt has been keeping that monk pressure on quite nicely, so they haven't really been able to punish the Viper very much. Except killing villagers and that absolute epic cleanup here of the siege. But yeah, Doubt is carrying this game for his team very hard. To be fair, we kind of expected it, right? He's off on his own, unharassed. No one's really doing anything. Sheep has to get the hell out of here. What the hell are you doing in the middle of this battle? Mangonel pops out, shits the bed. He attacks the sheep. Oh, is he gonna regret it? He regrets it. He loses 1 camel. Was it to the castle or to the no, it was to the Mangonel. And now the Viper is castle dropping with the Mongol. Yeah, Viper is kind of like booming with a little b. He still has a lot more villagers than everyone else, but our Berber is catching up. 88 to 103. What will get it what first? Oh, you're so lucky you're an Aztec monk. Any other monk would have died there. And because of that, he gets the knight conversion. A lamb. Nice to see you. It's been a while. How are you? Peloton up 40% today. Honestly, I'm not giving stock investing advice. I'm not qualified to do it, but probably just buy some baby Burke and hold. Do whatever the hell Warren Buffett does. Would probably not be a bad idea. Looks like a Mangonel did die here. I would say buy Berkshire Hathaway, but because he doesn't believe in stock splitting, that stock is ridiculously expensive. So you got to go with baby Berkshire Hathaway Class B. Somebody get me my pumpkin spice latte. I do not drink coffee. If you want to get me a pumpkin spiced Coca-Cola, Caspa for our Berber, which by the way will also impact our Goth. Now that's interesting. Goth with Casbah. Let's see Huskarl play, especially if the Viper's going to start going Mangadai. His Elite Eagles are going to be incredibly powerful, especially if he gets Garland Wars. Let's see what upgrades are on them now. Absolutely no upgrades whatsoever. Our Berber is going to be in the next age and final age very soon. And I don't know how well these Camel Archers are going to do against these Eagle Warriors. Not exactly Incan Eagle Warriors with 10 Pierce Armor, but still 8 is not not a number to be scoffed at. That being said, you also shouldn't be running them underneath a castle. Probably should have filled the castle with Camel Archers. Who's kidding who? And look at how confident the Viper is that he's dislodged Lix from this position, that he is moving forward with his villagers. Does Lix still have those villagers here, by the way? No, they repositioned here. And the Light Cab, Gothic Light Cab taking on Mangadai. Sup, bro? Thank you for becoming a follower. The world moved. Everyone's investing in ETFs. ETFs can be decent. Although I have a friend who picks probably the worst ETFs. I have a friend who invests, he's like, I think gold is going to boom. So he buys an ETF that does 4x the price of gold. And then gold prices go down and he just goes bankrupt. So ETFs can be good. Not all of them, though. Army count 63 to 25. Villager count. Everyone's keeping a pace. 204 to 210. Tell me you've got Garland Wars. You do not. You just have Iron Casting. Camels need to keep their asses on the high ground here. LUNC is where it's at. What's LUNC? What ticker is that? Oh, it's a CFD? Okay. Oh, okay. A little bit different, I think. Yeah, I have a friend who, if you were to talk to him on the outside of it, sounds like he is just a fantastic investor talking about this ETF. But then when you look at the actual ETFs that he buys, oh man, they're enough to one-shot the Eagles now. They are not the best. The one that went, yeah, from 117 to basically nothing. Yeah, my friend also likes to do options trading, which I think is ludicrous. Durazah, Team GL, go. Let's see it. So far, Team GL is down 3 games to 2. And I'm surprised that the Viper is going Mangadai. I mean, the Camel Archer slaughters Mangadai. Unless I'm completely off my rocker, Mangadai is a cavalry archer. And Camel Archers come with a decent attack bonus against cavalry archers. How many kills on these Camel Archers so far? 44. So to the south, we still have our castle v-castle. And here comes some Huskarls. Which direction is that Treb pointing? Okay, now it's pointing in the right direction. You have bass guy, you have some ETFs. Honestly, I feel like everyone, again, not an investment advisor, but I feel like everyone should have some ETFs if you're going to invest in the stock market. Although, like I said, it really depends on which ETF. Hand cannoneers for the Berber is going to absolutely push this army back. I don't think Doubt's going to be able to engage into a +10 attack bonus against his units. But now there are not enough camels to one-shot. Yo is rebuilding his castle atop the hill. Oh, the Eagles are just going to swarm over this. They have Blast Furnace. Where the hell is Garland Wars for Doubt? Doubt's been in Imperial Age for about 1 billion years. Where are his upgrades? Yeah, Lix is very much stuck in the Castle Age. Although, to be fair, Castle Age Goth can still spam a good, decent infantry. The problem is that here comes... Oh my god, the Viper with the red Phosphoru move. There, he's going up to Imperial now. The Viper with the frickin' red Phosphoru moves. I love it. If you're not familiar with the red Phosphoru move, basically you set your unit clump to patrol in the direction you want them to move, and then you switch between no attack stance and any other stance, and then they just clump one after the other, after the other, after the other. Ooh, he sees way too much infantry here. Way too much infantry. Uh-oh, things are not looking good here. The Eagles are inside the base, which means our Berber villager count's down to the 70s. By the way, Gothic Castle has also disappeared. Here we go. What will win out? It looks like the Steppe Lancers win out at the end. To be fair, as much as the Viper is an Imperial, his Steppe Lancers are still in Castle Age. They don't even have iron casting. They're at a 1-2 upgrades. There's Garland War with the golden Aztec crown. So as much as Lix is still stuck in Castle, so is the Viper. For all that he's in the Imperial Age, his units are not. You came here for the food talk. Now you want to invest in pepperoni pizza? Devil Inside, are you from the US or from Canada? Because that'll inform our discussion of pepperoni pizzas. Camel Archers, a huge shit ton of Eagle Warriors. Wow. What a weird game. The only player who's an Imperial whose units are actually an Imperial is Doubt. No, oh, by the way, I was trying to find a Camel Archer. But they're all dead. Looks like there was a big battle here. Where are these Camel Archers? Oh, they're inside the castle. And they are elite. Upgrades? Fully upgrade. Okay, so, Mysterio and Doubt. And the Viper and Lix. Even the Mangudai. Yeah, look at the Mangudai are not even elite. They do have Bracer, though, which he got right at the end of the game. So, again, for all that the Viper was an Imperial, his units were still in Castle, which means Lix did stand a chance. Who's kidding who? But, I don't know, the Viper microing Steppe Lancers? Yikes. Ooh, you're from Vancouver. Nice. His first 15-minute vacation. Well, all of a sudden, we've evened up the score count. Let's see if anyone was slinging anyone else. No, no slinging, no trade. And our Aztec getting everything but wood. And Woody's not too far behind either. Holy moly. Yeah, Doubt was just, like I said in the beginning, just on his own. And as much as the Berber tried to harass him early on, I mean, 3 of the 4 teams are in this quarter of the map, and Doubt basically has this to himself. So I'm surprised it took him that long to get Garland Wars. He got that, how long was the game? 47.5 minutes. When did he get Garland Wars? Yeah, look at that. 46 and a half. Literally a minute before the game ended, he got Garland Wars. Cat, we've got one more game, and then I'm going to try to pronounce Marco's and yours words. Marco's and yours words. That's not English. Your words and Marco's. By the way, we've got Jaguar Warriors. Okay, that's one way to deal with a freaking goth. I was wondering why this guy have a lantern on his head. But no, that's the house. All right. Moving on to one more game. Your roommate makes amazing deep fry bowls of everything seafood. Yeah, I would imagine being in Vancouver, big on seafood. I haven't made my way to Vancouver. By the way, most useless walls in the history of Age of Empires? Although, wait a second. No, never mind. There's a forest here. I was going to say, maybe if he deletes this, he opens up his wall. But in any event, YingLuan controls the north side of the map. We've got the Cumans with, okay, yet another useless bonus of palisade walls coming with more hit points. And then the Burgundians, another relic-related bonus. The relics also generate food. Okay. So we'll see who gets the relics. To the south, Doubt's playing as the Burmese, which means also relic-related. Take a look at this. They start the game knowing exactly where all the relics are on the map. How cool is that? Pretty damn cool feature. And then the Portuguese, where technologies are researched a little bit faster, 25% faster. So on the whole, the Burmese-Portuguese team bonus is a little bit better. Maybe not for their own synergies, but better, faster techs and seeing the relics might help you deny them from the greedy hands of those Burgundian farmers who like to work there and drink on their vineyards. Okay, you've got another one already? Holy moly, I gotta make those words more expensive. Viper was pushing out on two sides. Viper was being pressed in on two sides. Viper played that game fantastically. Those walls will prevent units from derping out on the edge of the map. True enough. I can't help but notice that Mysterio has not deleted his walls because he's the Cumans. Not like he can rebuild them. Whereas everyone else, except for a couple of Elix's walls, have deleted their rear walls. Interestingly, not a lot of nooks. In 1v1 arena, generally you have a lot more space to expand. Doesn't look like a lot of space for any player here. Lix has a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. And I don't even think Doubt has any space to expand. No, that's kind of sour for him. This is his extra space? What the hell can you fit into here? Siririo is a big Portuguese fan. CZO61 just became an awesome follower. Thank you so much. Cat, nice to see you on YouTube. Ooh, what happened here? Did the Viper not realize that he deleted a couple of extra walls? This happens sometimes. He is not spending any stone, our Portuguese. Pulling the boar a bit of a long route is Mr. Yo. And by the way, once this game is over and the play all 7 set is over, we've had 2-point redemptions on Twitch. And I'm going to try to say the phrases that Kat and Marco picked out. For those of you watching on YouTube, Twitch has an awesome option where it's like Chuck E. Cheese points. As you watch the stream, you accumulate points, and then I allocate silly prizes. And one of those prizes is you can redeem points for me to say commands from any civ. Any command of any civ, or if you save up your points for a while, I will do an entire roster of commands. Do they need to rush the Cumans? It depends. Let's see what Mr. Yo does in a minute and a half. Because Mysterio, certainly on other maps and other game formats, does love to go 2 TCs. Which means they... Not bad civs to rush the Cumans, to be fair. I wonder if Viper is going to do a bit of a Phosphoru build. Jeremy, you saw it? Yeah. I guess he must have, in deleting whatever walls were here, maybe he accidentally highlighted too many walls. Let's see, yeah, Mysterio's going up to 240 wood. So in 11 seconds, he's definitely gonna... Yeah, he's already moving out to do a second TC. So they're gonna have to punish this. And like I said, the Portuguese is not a bad civ to punish this with. Especially if you go for the Phosphoru build. And the Viper in... Certainly seems like he's going the Phosphoru build, right? Although maybe not. Not with villagers on gold. Organ guns are so much weaker now. I don't believe that they narrowed the cone of attack. Oh no, now he's going on stone. So maybe it is a Phosphoru build. Sometimes the players throw in a little quirk here and there. Viper basically just got up to 200 gold. Immediate castle. He does just need a little bit more food. He's got the sheep for it. And the farms. He doesn't even need the farms. He's got, basically, once he finishes harvesting this sheep, with these 2 farmers, should have the 800 food he needs. And then let's see, yeah, okay, so he is going to try to punish this. I don't believe they narrowed the firing cone of the organ gun to me. It doesn't seem like they did. Now that they added the chemtrail for gunpowder units, you can kind of see that they didn't. Phosphor goes to stone immediately, but I suspect the Viper is throwing a little bit of his own flavor here because now he's very heavy on stone. He's got 2 minutes to gather as much of it as he can. Let's see what his teammates are doing. Just needs a little bit more food. He's so... So Dad's playing the opposite. He sold his stone so he can click up. Mysterio is going to be a while until he can. What about Lix? Our Burgundian. Oh, he's just clicking up now. Okay. First kill. One of the first kills. It looks like the Viper has already lost his scout. Raymondu. I hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome to the group. Less base attack. Don't shred buildings anymore. I believe they do come with a building attack bonus when they become elite, right? I think when they become elite, they go +1 attack bonus against buildings. If I'm not mistaken. Phosphor goes to Fast Castle Organ Gun. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And now look at the Viper. I think he's just going to buy the last 100 stone. And he is already moving out. He is 3 seconds away. So I don't know if this is technically the exact Phosphoru build, or if it's a bit modified with a bit of a beginning on gold. But he gets discovered. Ruh-roh. Bob the Doodle, been a while. Watching it from Viper POV earlier, no spoilers. This game is a treat. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so the Viper... See, if it was a real Phosphoru build, he would have built a castle probably inside his base, protecting the gold and wood, ideally on Arabia. But I don't know how it would work on. I don't know how it would work on Arena. Okay, here we go. The castle's getting dropped. Mysterio sees it. What is Red doing? He's sending scouts forward as well. And Mysterio is going full feudal. Luckily for him, archery range is stables. They are only 100 wood. Uh-oh, the Viper's only got 2 villagers building the castle. Oh no. He should have built the castle in more of a defensive posture. Oh my goodness, Mr. Yo. I can't believe we're tied 3-3. This is amazing. Even if it was a best of 7, we would still be here in game number 7. And now Red is pinging over here saying, okay, what do you think Mr. Yo doesn't know that it's here? Look at the Viper right-clicking, 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 right-clicking. Hobo man, absolute insane chaos here. Mr. Yo's micro is going to have to be on point, and he's, yeah, Wolf is attacking as well. This is like watching a 1,000 Elo castle drop, kind of, right? Oh no, it went up. Oh, that is so sour for Mr. Yo. That is so sour. I thought he was going to be able to deny it, but I guess not. Back home, second TC for our Burgundian, 2 TCs already for our Burmese. And the Viper, well, the Viper's stuck on 18 villagers. So as nice as this castle is, was I right about the building kicking in at elite? Yeah. As nice as this castle is, as awesome as it is to bust into here, my question to the Viper is, now what? RIP economy. You mean for the Viper or for the Cumin? Oh my god, you might as well want to just leave the front door open for him. But our Burgundian is here. Remember, they get Cavaliers in the Castle Age, so I would very much like for our Burgundian to build another stable, or I guess just research Cavaliers out of here. Remember, they also pay 50% for their techs. Licks, licks, licks. Where the hell are your Cavaliers? This would be a perfect time to go for Cavaliers. 120 HP. Decent attack. And again, you're only paying, what's the Cavalier upgrade? 300, 300? So you're only paying 150, 150. Instead of a siege workshop. I really don't like mangonels trying to counter organ guns. You have to micro them so much better. The organ gun is faster. It fires twice as fast. Sure, on paper, the mangonel, decent counter, but I don't know. Viper tried to cook, but burnt the whole kitchen. Jazira, you think you should add siege? I think you should add Cavaliers. Our Burgundians at 39 villagers. The Viper is down 1 more to 17, but 4 town centers for our Burmese. Who, to be fair, for now is adding in some help, but not that much. No more reinforcements. No more help from Tato. Tato, oh my goodness, Doubt. Why the hell did I say Tato? To be fair, no more help from Licks either. For the second time, he's abandoning Mr. Yo. And this is the problem. Your mangonels don't even one-shot the organ guns. Ah, what a waste. I'm very upset by this. Like I said, you have the only civ with Cavaliers in the Castle Age. 5 Cavaliers wrecks this entire army. Doubt backed them up big time. Oh yeah. I mean, so far, to be fair, I mean, the kill count is 7 with 1 villager. So damage is being done, but not crazy damage. And Mr. Yo still at 52 villagers, the second highest in the game. And he's just hit castle as the Cumans. So what are we going to see out of him? Please no foot archers. Please no foot archers. Where even are these two? Third town center. No. Stable, stable, stable. The hell is Licks doing here with these houses? Immediate defensive castle here. Another castle from the Viper. My goodness. No step on the snack. He sees it. He cancels it. Oh no, he canceled it. He's only got 630 stone. He's got to send 2 villagers to get stone now. Oh no. That is so sour for the Viper. He cancels it, but not at 100%. What was that? 3% completion and he lost 20 stone? That is... I mean, the Viper's... How do I put this? Theoretically fantastic execution so far has been very odd. Very not 100%. And now he's pivoting to the right? He's still at 630 stone. Does he not realize that he doesn't have enough stone to castle drop? And what is our Burmese doing behind this? His final 2 knights. Where is the Viper going? Okay, now he's got the stone. Now he's got the stone. So he's gonna... Monastery. Where's Mr. Yo? Now would be a fun time to build a feudal age siege workshop for the Cumans. Start pumping out some rams, because Viper's probably not going to be able to defend both castles at once. Mr. Yo's going Kipchaks. Okay. Okay. Why is he going Kipchaks? What's his economy like? 58 villagers. I mean, why do I keep saying Tato? Doubt. Is it 93 going up to 100? It very much does seem like Doubt is the eco guy and Viper is the execution guy. But these aren't the Cumans, these are Burgundians, and they have access to stone walls. So I'm wondering if this is going to be as effective at all as the push here. And where are these villagers going? Going to reinforce your friend? And again, these are not elite organ guns, so no attack bonus against buildings. The Viper just stopped making villagers. So like I said, it's a pure red Phosphoru build. Although I think red Phosphoru stops at what, 23, 25? At this point, the Viper's just having fun. Although with 1,400 bucks on the line, I don't know, fun can happen later. What is red doing to defend this? He's got a single mangonel. He's him and Mr. Yo are going up to Imperial. Mr. Yo's gonna hit Imperial. Doubt and Lix are going up to Imperial at the exact same time. Mr. Yo, where the hell is your army? Where the hell is your army? This is so nerve-wracking. It's a yellow Phosphoru, a Viper Phosphoru. Oh, he might go Feituria. That being said, he is nowhere close. He's got 8 food in the bank and 0 villagers on food. So this is kind of an all-in play, it seems like. From the, I don't think Doubt's gonna sling him 1,800 resources. The problem is, where the hell is Mr. Yo's army? Why are you attacking this? It's not a threat to you. There must be some communication that I'm not seeing between Lix and Mr. Yo, where Lix is saying, don't worry, I can hold here. Get rid of that castle. I mean, this house is about to collapse, which means those mangonels are about to die. And now he pops out villagers. Oh, what a disaster here for our Burgundian, who again has cavaliers in the castle age and didn't use that. What is he doing? Barracks? What the? I want to swear so loud right now. Yeah, fun is what you have when you win the 1,400. Exactly, Cat. I don't know. Kipchaks? Archer units? Against organ guns that have 4 base pierce armor? What the hell is Mr. Yo doing? Where are the step lancers? Where are the knights and the cavaliers and the paladins? Where are the heavy melee cavalry units that move 15% faster than normal? What the hell are a bunch of Kipchaks gonna do? Even the extra arrow, is it really gonna damage a unit with 60 HP? Castle is finally down. Okay. Mr. Yo is being very cautious. I don't like this at all. Your friends, your teammates' base has just been breached. He's down to 60 villagers, to be fair. Still 4 times the villager count of the Viper. And now you're facing Burmese. Ugh, Cavaliers. This is so painful. I'm in like legit pain right now. Legit. I get one F-bomb per spree. Thanks for reminding me, Kat. Yeah, let's see how well the Kipchak does. Maybe I'm overreacting. Yeah, they're not even enough to one or even two shot it. Ugh. Oh, maybe I'm the idiot. Give us a curse word. Oh no, army counts are identical, but it's all yo all the time. 15 pikemen are gonna accomplish jack shit here. Okay, I mean, castle to support them might help. By the way, what the hell happened to Mysterio's Treb? Oh, it went bye-bye. Why the hell did he go Kipchaks? Okay, there's Parthian tactics. There's leather archer armor. Have you upgraded their attack already all the way up? No, you haven't. Viper, by the way, slowly up to 21 villagers, realizing that, hey, I might be in this game for a little bit longer than 5 freaking minutes. Oh, I said shit? I didn't mean to. I mean, this is just, it's really, really frustrating. Oh, come on. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck is going on here? Did Mysterio fall asleep? Why is he going Kipchaks against melee cavalry? What a disaster. I thought this game would be a lot more contested than this. Oh, he's doubling down on Kipchaks. Come on. Somebody in the chat, am I missing? Am I missing something? I mean, these are great against Rams. They're great against a number of units. I don't think they're that fantastic against a Cavalier with 6 frickin' Pierce armor. I'm gonna start swearing like in Battlestar Galactica and just start saying frack. Like, what the hell? And then the Burgundian is going Pike? Yeah. YingLuan kind of deserves to lose this game. To be fair, does he have mana per yeah, and he has mana per cavalry. The Burmese does on his cavaliers, which means +4 attack bonus against this archer unit. Oh my god. Oh my god, finally. Just put me out of my misery. Put me out of my misery. I don't think he even needed Paladin. I think maybe even just Step Lancers would have been better. Remember the organ gun? Where are you? The organ gun does have a minimum range, which not a lot of people take into account. 1 minimum range. So even just Cavaliers from our Cuban, remember, they move 15% faster than normal. They are lightning fast. Finally, I've been put out of my misery. And yet again, it is our green player with the Eco Boom. When did he get mana per? It definitely wasn't the Viper with 35 organ guns. There it is. 32 minutes in, 5 minutes ago. So I don't know if it was before or after this atrocious battle. Pardon me, where I don't know about you, but I can't see a single green dead body here. What I see is a whole bunch of dead Kipchaks. And I don't know what the inclination was to go Kipchaks, to be honest. But whatever. Tato's Boom. Yeah, I get it. The Paladins are expensive. Melee's expensive, but you know, I don't think you even needed Paladin, honestly. Human Cavaliers are pretty damn good. And you are pardon me, you are facing off against Burmese, which are pretty much identical except slower. But in any event, Yeah, Manipur is a state. Well, in any event, the bottom line is we saw some really fun games, some really odd games. But what a comeback from GamerLegion. They were down 3-1. Turkey Baster, welcome to Twitch. Game fixing, yeah, this is like NBA style. They paid the refs. Skipper 212, green had more eco than blue, so I don't know if going Cavalry by Yo is a winning play. It definitely would be militarily, and he invested a lot of resources into these kip checks, but fair enough. Like I said, maybe I'm caught up a little bit too much. You're disappointed I didn't speak at the DNC? All right, well, I'm the surprise guest. Wasn't it supposed to be Taylor Swift? All right, so now we're going to do something a little bit fun to end the stream. Kat and Marco both redeemed points, so that yours truly will be trying to pronounce some phrases from the game. And we're going to start with... bear with me. We're going to start with Marco and his Incan phrase. Sirio, oh my goodness, you want me to draw a Cobra car? Okay, that's cool. We'll do that after. We'll do that after. Man, I may have gotten myself in way over my head with Twitch. Okay, so Marco wanted King Command Move 2. Oh, you.
Munakus kaikki kamaan. Munakus kaikki kamaan. Munakus kaikki kamaan.
Munaikus Cookie Kaman.
Munakus kaikki kamaan.
Munaikus. No, I'm saying it wrong.
Munakus kaikki kamaan.
So Munakus. Oh, sounds almost Greek. Munakus.
Munakus kaikki kamaan.
Munakus Kaiki. And then it sounds like Kikoman, the soy sauce.
Munakus kaikki kamaan.
Munaikus Kaiki Kaman.
Munakus kaikki kamaan.
Munaikus Kaiki Kaman. Okay, I think I got that.
Munakus kaikki kamaan.
Munakus Kaiki Kaman. All right. Well, there you go. Marco, I hope that was impressive. I think I got that right. And then Cat. Slav King Select 3. Why did you bother me? Why did you bother me? Look at this thing.
Почему ты побеспокоил меня? Почему ты побеспокоил меня?
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this word by word.
Почему ты? Почему?
Pachimu.
Почему ты?
Pachimuti.
Почему ты побеспокоил меня?
Pachimuti.
Почему ты?
Pachimuti.
Почему ты побеспокоил меня?
Pabispa coil.
Почему ты побеспокоил меня?
Pachimuti pabiska coil mia.
Почему ты побеспокоил меня?
Pachimuti pabispa coil mia.
Почему ты побеспокоил меня?
I think I got it, Cat. Pachimuti pabiska. Oh my goodness.
Почему ты побеспокоил меня?
Pachimuti pabispa coil mia. Okay, I think I got those two. And now, all right, AoE 2 Cobra Car. The original was a mangonel? Well, that can't be right. I'm assuming you want me to draw this, right? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, one sec, bear with me. Let me just load a paint here. Okay, let's do a new paint. Okay. By the way, you should temper your expectations right now. Okay. What kind of brush do we want? Oh, this is gonna be real bad. And let's make it blue. Okay, let's do the back of the car first. Okay. And we have to add the tires. Oops. I quickly Control Z that. Nope. Control Z that. I'm just not gonna forget it. I'm just gonna leave my mistakes in. Okay. And the bumper is kind of like this. And I believe there's some silver stuff here. By the way, I hope somebody's watching this. I hope there's still people watching this because this is and then let's go back to the, and there's a bit of a like a ridge here for the tire set. All right. Oh my goodness. And there's a bit of a like a place for the people to sit, I guess. Why the hell did I agree to do this? And there's a bit of a gray windshield. Kind of looks like a reflection of a windshield. Okay. And this goes to the top of this little beam. This goes beyond this little beam. This is so ugly. And then we have to add in the headlights. Oh, I screwed this up, didn't I? I think the lights. I came here to watch 2v2, but this is kind of better and fun. Liner, welcome to the chat. Super Jen, thank you. And then it looks like there's a bit of a, I don't know what the hell. Like, what is this? Looks like a water faucet almost. And then there's a bit of a bumper here. And a bit of a lighter blue glinty part here. And there you go. I think there's also a little thing here. I'm not too sure what this is. Well, there you go. It looks the same after a highway crash. Get the bucket tool and fill it. Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I apologize. But it's going to be so bad. Oh, it's going to look so ugly. Oh, I knew I was going to do that. I have to connect it. Why did it switch the paintbrush style? Ooh, I have to make this one a little bit lighter. And there's a bit of a silver inside to the tire. So the outer rim is black. And the inner rim is gray. Oh god, I don't even know what to do with the inside of it. Just do this. I don't know, this is technically part of the car, but you're getting what you're getting. Ta-da! Oops. This looks like the scribblings of a freaking serial killer. And for the Spanish audience, we'll add the upside down exclamation points in the front. Awesome. Well, there you go. There's your Cobra car. Shwitang, hello, hello. We are still here, but the stream's about to end. I appreciate everyone joining. Thank you so much to all the cool people who joined from Cito's raid. And a big thank you to Cito and MC West as well for the raids. Next, I draw the alpaca. Well, you'll have to go into Twitch and redeem 2,500 coins if you want me to draw the alpaca. Looks like a plastic toy car that was put in the microwave. Hey, I cast Age of Empires. I never pretended to be a good drawer, but I'm glad this is there. I added the glinty windshield, and it kind of looks like there's a bit of a lighter blue accent in the center here, right? There we go. Well, everyone, thank you so much. Please do hit that like button on YouTube and the follow button if you like what you saw on Twitch. And I'm definitely going to make redeeming these points a lot more expensive. I'm just kidding. That was a lot of fun. For now, though, I'll see everyone tomorrow night for some community game casting. And we'll have our first night of community games. Should be a lot of fun. And Kat, Marco, thank you so much. Siririo, thank you for redeeming all those points. Thanks for watching. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. That's funny, Derek. Everyone have a fantastic night. It is midnight here. It is a long past time for me to go to bed. Yeah, you're a little bit late, Thuriza, and it was, in fact, GL that brought it from a 3-1 deficit. Everyone have a fantastic night. Take care. Solo, nice to catch you right at the end. Unfortunately, hopefully can catch you more tomorrow. But aside from that, I'm going to go pass out and go to sleep. I think that's a pretty good Cobra car. I think it's a pretty damn good Cobra car. I think the headlights are the wrong color, but I think it's a pretty damn good car. Have a fantastic night, everyone. Take care. Bye.